Hey there, how's it going, everyone? I thought I know next month is October, the spooky month, but yeah, I thought I'd play a little something to prepare ourselves for the time of horror. And, plus I'm gonna be playing a lot of, like, big games during October, and I wanted to share this, but, like, I didn't want to, like, have this take up a lot of time next month. So I was like, oh, why the hell not? Plus, I was thinking, I could just chill, sit back and chill with some streams instead of just not streaming at all. I could, I could really train my vocal cords with mouth words with a game like this. The Miskatonic. This is a visual novel, and it's a Kickstarter game, or was a Kickstarter game. I funded it way back in the day, and it looked promising. I never actually got a chance to play it through, but I did play the beginning of it. But give it another try this time. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. Just set this up, and I think we're good. I think. Game capture. Game capture. Where's my game capture? Hello? I was doing that thing where it's like, I have to... No. No, it's showing up, it's just not showing up in the thing. Maybe because it's full screened? Uh-oh. That's not good. Do I have to restart the game, perhaps? Let me try that. Technical difficulties, oh no! Now Steam's like, oh, there we go. Play the game. Let's see what happens now. Oh, I have 2 viewers. Hello there, 2 viewers. I'm troubleshooting. Oh no. Technical difficulties. Oh jeez. I want to play. Is it because PUBG took up a huge amount of window space, and for some reason this one is not? Let me remove this source and re-add. I could capture a window. That would work. Perhaps. Let me try that instead. Not that one. The Miskatonic. Why is it black? I can see it showing up. I can see it. Oh wait, oh derp, and then boop. There we go. Miskatonic. We are golden. We are good. Perfect. Let me just perfect. Kinda. It's a bit misaligned, but actually this, because this gives the essence of like black thing on top of the screen, foreboding essences of spookiness and goodness. Anyways, so this is a Miskatonic. The artist behind this is Jack Kalis. They do some like suggestive art, as you could tell from the thing in the top right corner. It's a dead Randy, sexy Necronomicon of a deviant. But this looks promising. Good. Let me actually. Oh, I'm missing one more thing. The sound. The sound. Ooh, we dissonant in here now. Okay. Get ready for some voices of Yari. Bonjour, wee children. My name is Mary Peanut Butter, head of occult. Is that too loud? A little bit down. A little bit down on my end too. Okay. Head of occult science at the Miskatonic University. Ours is the most prestigious institution of dark magic, the occult, and all the strange ghoulies that live in your peripheral vision. I am here today to tell you a story about a little girl that ruined everything, but ruining everything gives you the opportunities to make everything better, wee. What's that? You ask why I have a giant hand sticking out of my head? Well, that's because I am French. It's the thing we have, so no funny business, oui. You will learn about the strange things people are afflicted with throughout the story. After this, you'll think my handhead is cute and adorable as you should. But first, let me describe to you the state of the world. Prior to the witch girl that ruined everything. Do not fret, you probably know this already. Actually, you know what, can I full screen and still... Oh god, that was too big. I fixed this. So the texture is too small for me. But if I can full screen, then perfect. Perfect victory. There we go. Oh, that actually fits right in the fucking box. Thank you. So, you are aware of the giant aliens that we call gods and the cultists that worship them? No? Then let me tell you. Some worship Cthulhu, the giant man-octopus dragon thing. These cults teach eternal patience, waiting for Cthulhu to come back to them so he can destroy the world. Rude! Some worship Yog-Sothoth, the outer-dimensional god of knowledge. These smarty brains try to build portals to let him come here, but that would destroy the world too. Not so smarty. I like how she's not wearing pants. Damn it. Most humans, like our witch girl, worship Shub-Niggurath, known as the All-Mother. Even cultists for other gods pray to Shub-Niggurath at the end of their spells and rituals. That is because Shub-Niggurath is the goddess of humanity. Her cults preach love and compassion among everyone. Very lovely, oui? But, like our witch girl, some can be blinded by their desire for harmony. There are some that would take advantage of the naive notion that all humans are loving and good. Not so lovely. Okay, so you know of gods now, oui? Let's talk a small bit about the humans of the world. Some countries have been more affected than others by the strange happenings of the universe. For example, in Canada, Yetis. Thousands of them. But the Canadians are well prepared. Yeti invasions are considered a national pastime. Bring the family, we'll shoot some Yetis. This is what us French call an English person. Note the sharp teeth, purple blush, and big ugly face. A couple decades ago, it was discovered that a huge percentage of the English nobility were actually cannibals, breeding humans in the underground caves like livestock. Everyone in England went crazy when it was found out, and now they are all cannibals too! Oh boy. Apparently the Scottish just found it hilarious. This one is also my boyfriend, so no touching his ugly face, oui? These little fellas are called Australians. When the Shoggoths left Antarctica, they came across a big island filled with lovely, delicious humans. But these humans didn't want to be devoured, and even when half dissolved in the Shoggoths' bellies, the humans would punch and kick and smash bottles inside them, making the Shoggoths very uncomfortable. So instead of trying to eat them, the Shoggoths formed this cute little symbiotic relationship with the Australians, granting them immortality in exchange for less punching, so the little Shanes and Sheilas can happily booze and barbecue away for all eternity. This is called an American. Note the silly haircut and gigantic bum. Specifically, this is the American that our story revolves around, the little witch girl that ruined everything. How can you tell she's a witch? Why, there are many clues. Example, the pasty skin, a symptom of spending her days asleep and her nights dancing naked in the rain with her coven to conjure strange hexes. Oh boy. Also the little black choker thing. It's the closest thing to a uniform they get. Also, she doesn't wash. Oh. Are you gonna make me look like a dumbass in this story? Because it was only like 20% my fault. Our story begins with our smelly dumbass being briefed on the university's secret protocols after just being hired as a security guard for the occult science building. But on her first assignment, she discovers that all is not as it seems at the prestigious school. Prestigious school. Thanks, nutsack. Now, Miss Strange, you understand that as a security agent, your off-site assignments are to be kept in the strictest confidence, even from other members of faculty, and especially the students. Aha. Also understand that as a security agent, you will be in very real danger, both from physical harm and mental corruption. You understand that your body is subject to mutation at any point during your employment and residence in Arkham. Rad. And finally, you understand that, as a University of Occult Science, you are obliged to assist us with research regarding your supposed magic eyes, and failure to comply will result in your immediate dismissal. Sure. Well then, Miss Lestrange. Welcome to the Miskatonic University. Awesome! Ah, you must be the security guard, Charlotte, right? Yep, that's me. Great. I'm Johnny, head of internal security. I'll be giving you a tour of the building you'll be patrolling. Then I'll show you your quarters. Ready to go? Sure. Well, you'll be working here, in the Occult Science building. You're a witch, right? Have you dabbled in any occult science? Well, I'm pretty good at the occult stuff, though mostly use it for errands and favors for folks. Plus a few hexes, curses, blights, just to keep that witchy appearance. Blood in the jam, bones in the sponge cake, cat in the mush, phallus in the tiny screaming vestigial face. Normal stuff. Well, we do things a little differently here. This way. Ooh. Awesome! This is the Ethereum, where our students can perform experiments on the Necronomicon. The creature acts as a shield to the outside world, keeping any experiments sterile and quarantining any unexpected summonings. Hi! We didn't know it could do that. Did you try talking to him? You're going to provide some much needed common sense around here, Charlotte. This building also houses the Corporeum, a surgical theater where our students can perform vivisections and autopsies in their otherworldly creatures. On there, well, technically in there. Speaking of which, this is Eddie, one of our monster hunters. Thanks to him, our Corporeum professors have been able to gather more information on living horrors than any other time in university history. The trick is to figure out where its face is, and then commence repeated punching. Who is the new girl? Who is the new girl? I have to get French voice for him. This is Charlotte Lestrange, a witch from the Chisinauka Coven. She'll be working security for this building. Hi! Looking after the rascals, eh? Well, just give me a leap around the back of the head if you see me slacking off, and I'll get right back to work. Eh, big stuff? I have been known to whip some ass with my big muscles. There you go. Come around this shop. You want to see what me and the lads ragged up the other day? You witches like nightmares, right? Sure, well, the fun ones anyway. Like when your teeth fall out and you smooth them off with sandpaper to make it a lovely necklace. Or when you're running down a corridor in slow motion with a bunch of hands coming out of the carpet and grabbing your ankles, and you finally stop to ask them what they want. Turns out it's a shoelace were untied. They were just super concerned about your safety. Or when you're at school and you stand up in class, but you forgot your pants and you're embarrassed by everyone. Everyone compliments your butt. Mouth words, please. Obey me. Okay. Well, you're a bloody weird one, Charlotte, so you'll fit right in here. Don't let my sister catch wind of you. She won't leave you alone, you telling stories like that. Ah, and here's our curator of the Corporeum, Miss Mary Peanut Butter. She used to be a void shaman from Paris before coming to work with us. Hey, wait. He's English, right? She's French. Oh no. Oh no. But then again, hanging around, changing voices when, like, you live in the place long enough, that happens. As fun as satisfying the void is, my true passion lies in discovering how things work, at least when they are dead. Groovy. What's a void shaman? You know those dark thoughts you have sometimes for seemingly no reason? The ones that tell you to jump when at the edge of a cliff, or rob the bank when cashing a paycheck, or dropkick a grandma through a stained glass church window at a funeral? Oh yeah, I get those all the time. Phil, those are not your thoughts. A few hundred years ago, the French aristocracy's way of life was so decadent and whim-filled, their unbridled sauciness only went on and summoned a bloody hedonism god. Damn thing lives under the Paris catacombs, communicates telepathically with people all over the world, urging them to give in to their darkest whims. The French get the worst, of course, so these here shamans take it upon themselves to do dark deeds, so the rest of France doesn't have to. Must be a right giggle. Oh, right giggle. Ooh, is that his voice? Oi, the French get the worst, of course. These here shamans take upon themselves to do dark deeds, so the rest of France doesn't have to. Must be a right giggle. There we go. That's his voice. That is his voice. Oi. My last act as shaman before coming here, I took my clothes off, covered myself in lemon cake and green food coloring, and terrorized a local village as a delicious swamp monster. I quite enjoyed that one. Shall we press on with the tour? Sure, bye you guys. So, not to be rude, but judging from the bandaged up arms and the sick eye scar and the terror lines in your hair, I'm getting the impression that security work here is, a little dangerous. Oh no, not for you at least. The occult science building is probably the safest on campus. Because if something went wrong in this building, we'd all be too dead to notice. Don't listen to her. She's just a little jealous that the new girl gets the cushy gig while she's stuck in the math department. What happens in the math department? What doesn't happen in the math department? There is nothing so cold, so unforgiving, so dark as the mathematicians. The universe is not but an equation. They shriek behind their burnt hair and sludge-tainted cardigans, one that can be solved. But how do you solve the equation of a dozen screaming children being ingested by a black, swirling chasm of teeth and clawing hands open at the far end of the classroom by one of their damnable equations? Damn you, young Henry. Carry that damn too. So let's carry on with the tour. Next up is the library. Awesome! Each building hosts a small library dedicated to researching and documenting the subject that the building's students are studying. Here in the Occult Science Building, we keep an original copy of the Necronomicon, as well as translated copies for our foreign exchange students. That's a lot of knowledge. And here's our librarian. Charlotte, meet Miss Emily Saccharin. Hi, I love your mask. I didn't know you guys had a Shoggoth here, and a tame one too. Oh, Emily isn't a Shoggoth. She just had a small accident with the Necronomicon a while. Oh shit. Oh, right click does that. Okay. A while ago. Ended up like this. But our cult scientists learn an awful lot about what happens with these tomes of black knowledge when you spill your soy in a whip iced caramel macchiato, 2 shots hazelnut on them. Oof. Huh. Sure looks like a Shoggoth. Purple, gooey, moderately adorable, a hint of terrifying. Terrifying. Is she, and again, which, southern, because of, and again, witches were up in, like, Salem, too. But, I mean, there were also, like, southern witches. So, is she southern? By golly. Terrifying. Legras. Or no. What was her name? Oh, no. Lestrange. Well, that's knock on for you. It's funny, spilling a non-fat frappuccino with extra whipped cream and chocolate sauce just turns you into a puddle of loose bones and blood. Still, that doesn't stop Emily from performing her duties, eh, Emily? Oh, you too. Shall we press on? Okay, nice to meet you, Emily. Charlotte, this is Lizzie of Dunwich, our Yogg-So-Soth consultant. She's talked quite a lot about the outer dimensions during her time here. Lizzie, Charlotte's new security witch. Oh, this character. I only played the prologue, so... oh, this character. Are you the sort of witch that does the kind of naked in the rain, or the sort of witch that does the lucky charms and big hats? The rain kind. You and me are gonna get along, yeesh. So, like, how come I can't... What are you? I'm a Lizzie, what are you? No, I mean, why do you look like a shadow? Or like part of my eyeball that has stopped working? It's because humans can't see us because they're all afraid of me and my sister's disappearance. Everything else can see me, so I doggies are all tuck tails whenever I go near them. This is an example of a mental phenomenon found only in humans, known as cerebral voiding. It's a trick by the brain to preserve the sanity of its carrier. When a person comes across sights too horrible to comprehend, their brain refuses to render it, instead of showing the black silhouette in place of the sight itself. Instead of Liz's insanity-inducing true form, your brain is protecting you by showing a shadow instead. But I saw the interviewer, no problem. The guy whose face is just teeth and gums, and the girl with the hand sticking out of her head, and Emily the librarian. Yep, Lizzie and her Dunwichian sisters are in a league of their own when it comes to horrific appearances. We send a lot of students to the asylum trying to figure her own. That is awesome. Yeesh. I already need a drink. Ooh, for me. I get some raspberry water. Ah. Here's our head of catering, Mrs. Roth. Mrs. Roth. You can cook anything with 3 or more legs. Yum! Hi! Oh, look at you witches! All skin and bones. You just let one of my little gremlins know what fills your tum, and I'll whip it right up. What's the humanitarian dish for the day? Day from accounting, my dearest. Ooh, pork sandwiches! Lummy, lummy, lum! We employ a small staff of cannibals from England, Eddie in the corporium and Annie being 2 of them. They only eat fresh accidental deaths with the family's consent. Usually. Oh, I get it. Humanitarian. Humanitarian. It's funny. It's funny. So I have to think her like dialect. It's funny. Oh, my nose. Ah, my everything. Talking. Oh, but this is where I'll learn to talk. On the internet. So I've been talking too fast lately. It's like, fuck. Slow down. Well, once you're done with Johnny's little tour, let me know and I'll make you breakfast. You're making her into breakfast. Let me have the ours portion. We'll make a steak and kidney pie. Big old witch rump. Yeah, I need no rump steak, Annie. You little hoard's got poor old Dave. Oh, come on. At least let me have her ugly feet, eh? Nice and lean, covered in flavor. And entirely useless. Look at them. All the way down there. When I'm done with them. Great. Great. Let me get a little appetizer. A little lick between the toesies. Pretty bunch snacklet. How about it? Don't encourage her, dear. She'll be crawling all over me till your feet fall off. My bad. Speaking of cannibals... oh boy, we Steve Thread now? Yeah, that's another English character. Oi, you bloody what's it's... Good morning, Miskatonic. It's your favorite morning announcer, Mindy in the morning, bringing you all the Miskatonic morning announcements, as is and when I see fit. It's currently 2:30 in the afternoon, so let's get started. I keep doing like a Scottish thing. No, that's more so. Oh, you we do. Those of you students that have volunteered for the submerged necromantic mutation testing, that has unfortunately been called off by Professor Baxter on the grounds that the school swimming pool is now alive. Lunch today will be turgid and depressing. And would the owner of a white child please report to the reception office? It's currently being towed. What was that? That's Mindy, the morning announcer. Does she do that a lot? Perpetually. You seem pretty comfortable around this stuff, Charlotte. Oh, I grew up in Maine. Not Maine mutated folks, but they make up for all the goofy supernatural happenings. Hey, Johnny, they've been looking for you. Thanks, Chasm. Come on, Charlotte. We're gonna make a quick stop off. What happened to her? Oh, I guess she has a feminine voice. Well, that's Chasm, one of our portal diver team. They usually work out of Dunwich, coming back to write reports on their expeditions. To write reports. Write reports. When they come back, of course. So let me make a quick stop and I'll show you your room. All these characters. Ooh. Ah, Johnny. So this is a strange girl, the Crumbler, the Ruiner. Wow, look at this guy. I like how your coat melts into the floor. Oh, yep. This is her, Charlotte. Charlotte. This is Dr. Thirst Valentine, head of occult science and the discoverer of residual evil. His work taught the university about the lingering nature of documenting malicious entities. Essentially, he figured out why seemingly innocuous writings can summon horrific creatures or cast terrible curses. It is why the books read. That's cool. I had a book that kept growing teeth and screaming and whatnot. It was my diary, though. Excellent. I shall inform my colleagues of your arrival. We will merrily indulge in the popcorn. Ta-ta. I like him. Me too. You know, you come highly recommended, Charlotte. Oh yeah? By who? Charlotte! I can't believe they finally hired my tiny baby monster. Roman, what are you doing here? Got me some gainful employment teaching kids about old school dark magic. None of the occult science in my class. What they got you teaching? Oh, you know, I'm in security, keeping folks safe, wandering the halls, swinging the comically large keychain, bopping folks in the head with a flashlight, top secret missions, stuff like that. Pretty on point hiring selection, if you ask me. Heh, yeah, safety. That's definitely a keyword when I think of Charlotte the Stranger and her magic eyeballs. Hey, those cats turn inside out on their own. I sneezed. Hush your gums. Well, speaking of cosmic abominations, I gotta go teach a bunch of 18-year-olds how to turn blood into peanut butter by dancing in the rain. You're gonna love it here, Charlotte. The Miskatonic's just one big, like-minded community, all working towards making the world a better place, just like our coven. Come find me when you got some time off. There's nothing cosmic about them, Roman. They're just cats with their bones on the outside. They got better. So you two are in some kind of cult? Sort of. We're witch cultists of Shub-Niggurath. Essentially, we believe that since the universe is filled with crazy, awful bullshit, and humans should be nice and loving to each other. Some of us, like the cult of the Black Sun, have these awesome black sails, fake sails, for their neighborhoods, whereas others, like the cult of Lovingness, hunt and slaughter encroaching monsters to protect their hometowns. We're sort of like goth Girl Scouts. What about you witches? Wait, who's he directing? What about you witches? I guess context. We take all our clothes off and dance in the rain. Typical witchy stuff, but we use black magic to do nice things for the townsfolk. Body snatching, breach, birth babies to make them crawl out of their mom, summon in fixer pixies with a guy when the guy's leg falls off, using transmutation circles as portals for when the trash collectors want a week off. Stuff like that. Wait a minute. The cult of the Black Sun do bake sales. And the cult of Lovingness are monster hunters. What does the cult of Kill, Murder, Death Plant Garden or something? Oh, you mean the cult of Fetid Retribution? No, this guy's delivering meals to old ladies. And what was that about magic eyes? Oh, don't worry about that. I just do this. Oh, I can't skip. Jeez. I wanna leave. Take me out of here. Oh, that's good. On my throat. And sometimes weird stuff happens in people's minds. Usually they forget something or get an eye twitch, as long as I don't use it on little animals. It's pretty harmless. Okay, so let's keep going. This is your room. Although tight, but the lunch ladies bring a security guys breakfast every day. I'll let you get settled, then you can explore your patrol route till Bob gives you your first assignment. It's perfect, thanks Johnny. Okay, I better go familiarize myself with my patrol route. Oh boy, we gameplay now, okay. Hello again, it's time for the quick tutorial, You're about to enter what's called patrol mode, wherein you're allowed to freely investigate the occult science building. Use your mouse to click characters and to initiate conversations or doorways to move to other places in the building. Charlotte's patrol will always start here, outside her room. And if you want to save the game, hit the little cog in the bottom right of the screen. Give it a try. Okay. Save game. Yes. And don't forget to visit me at the Corporium, Well then, let's talk to this person. Let's see. Staff dormitories. Please report all breakages, police, corporate, and international tiers. You know what I need? I need to capture a mouse. Because this is capturing. There we go. Because the mouse is like a cool little mouse. We report all breakages, villages, corpses, international tears, either one. An unattended viscera to a member of the dormitory staff. They are appropriately trained in sanitation by disposal of quantum physics and mild voodoo. Cool. You're the new security girl, right? I'm Nico Day, archivist of the Occult Science Building. Feel free to tell me your deepest and darkest. Okay. I left school when I was 9 to become a witch, and quietly hope that schools don't teach people anything important past that. Interesting. That, and they do, by the way, quite a bit. Oh. Well. Shit. Don't listen to him. If you can count and spell, everything else is optional. Roger Cavendish, Chief Medical Officer. And what does that tell you? You can do more than count spell, right, Doctor? Well, a few things bring people back from the brink of terrible baphometic death, creating vaccines for supernatural diseases. Have you ever seen a prosthetic tentacle? Don't get him started on this damn prosthetic tentacle anymore. No nuggets of secrecy, Charlotte. Okay, here's a fine one. People think that I cock my hips all the time because it's a Shub Niggeroth witch coven thing, when really it's because I'm secretly proud of my butt. It's a good butt. The rest of me sucks, but it's a damn good butt. On behalf of all cannibals, thank you for sharing with the world. You're welcome. I like her. So I'm subbing a class for one of the astronomy guys, right? And substituting means it's time to watch a documentary in the lecture hall. No one's watching this thing, and it's like the closest star to our solar system is about 4.5 light years away, and you thought you felt lonely. And I'm like, why would you assume that? Why assume that about literally every person who watches this thing? I grew up in the coven, surrounded by spell-singing psycho beaches. Now I work at the university. I salivate at the concept of loneliness. I wonder why they say that in the nature documentaries too, trying to make weird animals relatable. Yeah, yeah, and you thought you sprayed pungent urine at attacking predators. And you're like, you sprayed. This needs capitalized. It's like, you sprayed pungent urine at attacking predators. And you thought you had a projectile tongue that was sticky at the end so you could catch cute bugs. And you thought you had a four-headed penis. What the F, a four-headed penis? Echidnas. Maybe girl echidnas are into the whole eldritch horror kink. Guy echidnas gotta step their game up and turn their peens into horrific nightmares. Oof. I have no argument for this. Oh, oof. Where are these hands? Where are these hands? Now, what kind of characters are these? Should I do Russian? What sort of monstrosities do they derive from? Ah, it's the new security. Anika Silverstein, Alien Theology. Caleb Wickenshaw, pun enthusiast. Charlotte Lestrange, badass witch cop. So what happened to the last security guy? Are they sick on retirement adventures? Last I heard he landed in Aruba. Where did I get the word witch? In Aruba. Then the rest of them landed in Cancun. Yes, quite tragic. Entire occult science building exploded, leaving only a crater, oddly filled with indentations of the faces of the workers and students who were in there. God, yeah, sentences. Ugh. That was before our time, of course. Since we were alive and whatnot. Huh. But there's like protections from that happening again, right? Oh yeah, they put the sneeze guard in. Exactly. Right. Well. Oof. How do I voice this character? Did you know, before it was completely abandoned, Innsmouth desperately tried to become a tourism town? Tried to focus on aquatic circuses, gift shops, and freak shows featuring leftover deep ones. Excuse me, the carbonation. Oh. I happen to be named Most Attractive Deep One Hybrid every weekly beauty contest. Huh. You don't look like a deep one. That's probably why I kept winning. Oh, okay. Oh, hello, you're right up there. I see her now. Hello, Spooky, how's your feet? Why the fascination with my feet, Annie? Surely the juiciest stuff for cannibals is like the brain or whatever. Oh, no, can't eat brains, my lovey. Eating brains gives you the shiggles. Shiggles? What's the shiggles? Shits and giggles. An English disease makes you shiver and laugh uncontrollably while you lose control of your body, then you die. I had a friend who had it back home. Significantly less hilarious than it sounds. That sucks, man. Yep, and now I'm all inconsolable, and the only way to cheer me up is to give me a buddy or a giant bum. Damn it, Annie, you almost had me feeling like you were a complete ass. I won't need to complete ours, just a half cheek at most. Okay, that was pretty clever. I'm here all week. Yeah. See, so this is my room. We're not gonna do immediately start taking sick naps on my first day on the job. Second day, nap city. Sounds good to me. Sounds good. Ooh. Even more characters. This is the lovely, like, motley crew. Tilling. Is he an English boy? All my classes are at 7 AM. Got any ideas for a book that'll help me wake up in the morning? Ah, you want internalized zombification in the necrology aisle. All the benefits of being a zombie. Not the drawbacks of looking like a corpse. Though your intestines will occasionally fall out of your butthole. Huh. They must have a book for everything. Thought I'd take coffee over it, scooping intestines back into my butthole. Maybe that's just me. Ooh. Amelia. Ooh. A fun trick of the black magic users of the old days was to write how-to spellbooks that, simply by reading them, would cast the curse that the reader was trying to learn on the reader themselves. Fiendish but funny, according to them. What happened to your eye holes? How to throw ethereal fire directly into someone's eyes. Luckily, it's just the Cliff Notes version. Oof. Oof. Let's see. Hey Emily, do you guys have any books on advanced witchcraft? I want to keep fresh while I'm here. Oh, no. I'll take that as an of course we do, Charlotte. Have you seen the size of this goddamn library? We got books that haven't even been written yet. You. The Science of Rain Dancing by Professor Anna Undercarriage. Huh. Guess maybe I'll fit in here a little better than I thought. I've been doing science all this time. Much like electricity, the human body acts as a conductor of magical energy intrinsic in the air of regions of high concentration. This effect is exaggerated with wet skin, leading to many witch cults dancing naked in the rain in order to conjure spells effectively. Indeed, it seems paranormal encounters seem more frequently when it's raining, or in the regions of the world where the rain is frequent. The witch cults of Seattle and Scotland are considered incredibly powerful and fearsome, though this is simply due to their geographical advantage. Would they be taken away from their home deluges, they'd simply be as effective as their new weather permits them to be. Ha! Sick burn! Hello, Wobbly! What you reading? Nothing, just some stuff about witches. You wouldn't get it. Nah, probably not. Stuff's too cool and magical for a dumb old cannibal like Annie. No place for an ugly old purple blood like poor old dumb old cannibal Annie. Poor dumb Annie. Hey, come on, I didn't mean it like that. Hey, next time it rains, I could teach you a few tricks. Tweaks. How about it? You get a pet frog, give it a couple extra eyes. What do you say? That sounds like fun. Can I make a suggestion? Sure, I guess. Rather than rain, we dance around in buffalo sauce. I think I want a little zing when I bite your bum. Damn it, Annie. Why don't you go bug someone else? Because you're the only one that finds it funny. There's a difference between laughing at someone because it's funny and laughing at someone because it's ridiculous. Most folks run away from folks like me. They seem to take treats and threaten being devoured quite seriously. And there's nothing like more than watching you run away, Charlotte. Oh, you beat me to it. Yeah, see you around, Annie. Yeah. Ooh, more characters. So what's with the puppets? Ooh. Ooh, now should I voice these puppets like individually? Like, let me see. Bring in my drink. We help or talk with unfamiliar people on unfamiliar subjects. One must become more familiar with us in order to become more familiar with her. It's been a little too long in psychology department, huh? I've heard research on all them dark psychiatrics can rub off on people. And you've spent a little too long engineering. You not know when someone's pulling your leg. Or, maybe she was talking normally then. Oof, although, oh, context. So working and studying in certain buildings has a residual effect. What will effect working on the occult science building has on witches? Hope I don't start taking a chalkboard of my coven's dance rituals. No one wants to know the angle and rotation on one of my sick freeballing pirouettes. Ooh. Hey Lizzie, what you got there?
Grilled cheese, it's the best human invention, everyone says so.
Everyone? Like, everyone in the university?
Everyone in this dimension. The Migo, the Ethians, the Starspawn, Xonians, when someone makes one for them, and the homeworld other things. Even the Oxosat likes one now and again.
Really? Not like the internal combustion engine? Not penicillin? The telephone? Light bulbs? Eyeglasses? Great big trains? Microscopes?
Nah, we don't need any of that.
So humanity, for all its achievements and all the love and loss, all the wars, all technology and innovation, for all the art and culture, everything we've done, and we're considered by the rest of the universe as those guys that make a mean grilled cheese. I don't know how I feel about that. I, for one, approve. So hey, why do so many people have tentacles coming out of their back? Have you ever faced a baffling necrotic explosion head on? No, I can't say that I have. Neither does anyone else. First rule of baffling necrotic explosions: turn away from the baffling necrotic explosion. Well, I guess the first rule would be, don't cause a goddamn baffling necrotic explosion, but people can't seem to help breaking that one. You can probably tell from the lack of extra limbs, but I have no idea what a buff or whatever actually is. It's the process of deliberately caving in an artificial portal through a dimension to stop extra-dimensional entities from getting out. It's a last resort, since usually there are teams of portal divers still inside, but hey. Better than the end of the world, huh? I guess. Hey, maybe you guys should try transportation circles. That's what witches use when we need to summon creepy stuff. And none of my coven have any weirdo tentacles. All we need is chalk, a little blood, some candles, and a complete disregard for pants. Yes, we've all been taught the witch method, but the scientific method reduces these elements of randomness, increases the size and duration of portals to allow for human entry, and the best of all, you can keep your clothes on. So science is magic plus underwear, huh? Great. Oh, pardon me. Oh. I gotta think of like these young lad voices. Studying the Miskatonic is a huge opportunity. There are so few monster hunters in my hometown. I think my job's prospects in the future are pretty bright. It does come with a few drawbacks, though. You're not likely to finish your studies exactly at the same species as you started. Hey, well, hey, at the very worst, I'm pretty sure this place could always use more freaky-ass teachers. I like this poster. She's cute. So we're just traversing various... Wait a minute. Oh, there's... Oh, shit, I've been missing all these. Hold on. Let me go back to the library. Eldritch Library. Books branded with the school's insignia are to, under no circumstances, leave the library. Branded books found outside the library will be shot on sight. Occult science entrance. Students of occult science are discouraged from interacting with other students of the Miskatonic alumni. As strange or upsetting as occult science seems to be, the subject is incredibly tame in comparison. Ask yourself why anyone would come to the Miskatonic University to study. Yari, stop reading so fast. It's not a race. Ugh. Ask yourself why anyone would come to the Miskatonic University to study geography. I see. Wait a minute, this is a door, isn't it? Nothing out there for me. My jurisdiction's right here. My tongue. Although patrolling the whole university would probably be good for the old leg muscles, get all toughened up in case any sick monster attacks. Can't stand a lean steak myself. Much prefer pressed ham. Stop trying to make me laugh, Annie. It ain't gonna work. Student Corporeum. Students are encouraged to practice vivisection during recreational hours, using the locally bred horrors, nightmares, pets, or children available. These resources are included in your tuition. Oh, I see now. Wait, can I click on myself? Oh. This is the entrance to the Corporeum where Mary Peanut Butter and Eddie do all their crazy bullshit. Wonder if they're working on something. Wait, so she has dialogue too. Fuck, let me go back. Take me back, I'm not done. Put me back in, I'm not done. Actually, wait, let me go back into the hallway. Yes, the dormitories. What do you have to say? Just look around, meet some folks, get the lay of the land and all that. I'm going to be working here for a while. So what'd you say in the library? Looks like the entrance of the library. Probably hanging out here a lot. I see. Yes, the library. This is the way out of the occult science building onto the campus. Better stay in my jurisdiction for now. And the Corporeum. This is the entrance to the Corporeum, where... Oh, I read this one. Fuck. Oh, my brain. So what do you reckon... Wait. Should I do like a German? And again, whenever I try to do German, it's my blood, but I can like not do it properly. What do you reckon they're doing in there? I can just do it this voice. Poking and prodding, same as always. But eventually they'll get bored and we'll be tasked with carting off the husk. If you told the tiny child Albert that in the future carrying corpses would be considered the easiest part of this day, I think he'd pitch a fit. I thought the part between carrying the body of the corporeal and carrying it away would be the easiest part. Though I guess hanging out in the spooky ass hallway could be a little exhausting too. I wonder how many of these are like backers and like founders. Ooh. And this, ooh. I'll wait till the bell ends. Just a small word of advice to the biology department. You can't just stick a dog and a war veteran into a centrifuge and rejigger the mush into a living being. And everyone say hello to the world's very first werewolf. There's clearly a reason I'm not down there with you guys. Aside from, the carnage it would cause. Oh. Did you guys hear that? Goddamn werewolf. You guys want to check it out? We're not done here, Mike. We've got the incinerator's been going before we can knock off. Connor's right. First we burn whatever nightmare the corporeal's working on, then we can go gawk at whatever nightmare the biology department's working on. They got their own burners after all. I always thought you had to get bit by a werewolf to become a werewolf. And again, why would any werewolf stop at one and bite and not just eat whatever it's biting? Maybe that's why we don't have zombie plagues anymore. Oof. So what's in here? Oh. Oh man, look at this sick awesome thing. That tough stuff is a colony of gullworms, complete with the bloody spinal cord of their human host. They like to lay their eggs in city water pipes, and once consumed, they attach to the spinal columns of their hosts, eventually controlling their every move. Sort of like zombies, except a lot more screaming and begging for death. Pretty interesting species. That's a deceptively adorable name for the worst thing ever. I bet the boys at dinner like a yank of spine out of his bull salt's mouth, turns out worms to form a rock solid grip on the host's brain while they're piloting him. Fingers here is gonna give him a prod to see if we can't get him to let go of the bugger's melon meat. Oh, here we go. Excuse me. I just had a dark thought encouraging that that's my wrists. Take off your trousers and play your bum like bloody bongos. Probably better to spell his blood, eh? Say Levy. Oh, big strong man helping out little lady statistic man is cute. Adorable. Student Ethereum. Ooh, Spider Girl. Due to a recent and scheduled experiment by a member of our security team, the Ethereum has become talkative and boisterous. As a result, our most boring students are required to spend their recreational time chatting with the Ethereum in an attempt to shut it up. Oh, so this hello. Oh boy, that's adorable. The Ethereum is in here with that big talking goo monster. Maybe I should go say hi. I bet he's right through there. Let's see. First of all, essentially, you just need to maintain your resources, spending them on village and stat upgrades. But building upgrades give passive benefits to both villages, so you need to be careful that you're not helping the other team in their village. See, that's where I went wrong with my first game. After I constructed our breeding pit, the other village gained enough population resources to speed their building and foraging processes. What the shit are they talking about? Oh, that's adorable. I like it. So, after you've drawn from the encounter deck, if what you draw is a monster, pick from the monster deck, then you can choose to fight or flee. If you fight, compare your player card's ferocity stat with the monsters. D6 to both stats to determine whether you win or lose. If you want to flee, that's the same process with the liquidity stat. Once you've returned the village board, you can add your successful foraging tokens to the village stockpile. Whatever team successfully builds their village first wins, or whatever team's village runs out of food, materials, population resources loses. Oh, that head. And do I have to go by my in-game name too? Couldn't hurt. I was talking about some sort of board game. Never played one before. Not many places to put a board when you're off dancing in the woods with nothing but a smile on. Nowhere to keep the pieces. That's Nuyik. Nuyik. That's the sound I need a drink. That's why comedians always have water with them. They always need a drink because What's unique about our planet is that all the plants and animals share a universal language, or a sort of collective consciousness, guiding things like migratory patterns, blooming seasons, what is predator and what is prey, things like that. It also acts as a conduit of the emotions of organic life. A flower is plucked, the garden screams, a cow is slaughtered, the whole herd weeps. Humans seem to have lost this ability over the last 100,000 years, and those few that can hear it go mad with knowledge of it. Just so you know, the planet is very upset with you humans. I guess I better go apologize to my bagel. Oh man, hope this ain't true. As a witch cultist of a love goddess, I should probably be spreading the love to everything, not just humans. I'm not eating a whole lot of burgers. Oops. Oh boy. Hello again, how's it going? Can't complain. Ooh, these arms. So you're the one who taught the Ethereum to talk, huh? I guess, but I think he knew already. Hi, wait, let me figure it out. Now you're of crime over the extremities, so you're aware of the mutagenic atmosphere and have applied a home remedy. So you're local to New England, but no real accompanying stench other than that of dead flowers, so you're often with other people. Mild wobbling at the touch indicates a lack of exercise, but very dirty boots means you're outside in the rain a lot. Judging by the short black skirt and choker, you're an active worshipper of Shub-Niggurath, the goddess of love and humanity. And combining the grime, wobbly smell, and outfit, must therefore be a member of the Chesanook Witch Coven. Wow, exactly. Although they were just observations, so what's with the creepy tentacles? This is as close to a handshake as I get. Oh, well. Enchanted? 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 So what's your deal? Oh, I'm Jessica Morgan. I'm the record keeper for experiments performed on the Necronomicon. Though I was a detective for my arms got all noodled. How do you keep records if you can't control your arms? With a handshake like that, how do you hold a pen? What do you mean? I have perfect control of my arms. Oh. Oh. Well, it was nice meeting you. See you later, Ethereum. Bye, Spooky. It's great. It's great. Bob's office. Staff are encouraged to only disturb Bob on matters of immediate security or apocalyptic concern. Students are encouraged to go away. Do those wormy things act as your arms? That's pretty groovy. Now, what's in? There's a little side note. This artist, Jack Carlson, I think. He used to draw characters with no arms, and like just hands and just like torso. They were very Rayman-esque, but it was really cute. I liked them. So this is sort of like I feel like this is a callback. It's great. Yep. The thing to remember about all these occult shenanigans is that most of these monsters are just really ugly animals, and animals can be trained. Cool. How do you train them? Traditional combination of treats and mild punishments. As a treat, I let them keep my arms. As punishment, I headbutt the shit out of them. But they never leave mommy's side. Don't have to command them for the easy stuff. What counts as easy stuff when training floating worms to act as replacement arms? Oh, you know, cooking and cleaning, getting changed, all the essentials. You should see see me play the trombone. Oh boy, gnashing teeth and adorable. My mouth. Obey me, mouth, obey me. Oh, that hair. Oh, that head. Varlam Nikovic regulate. There are several benefits to having every internal organ replaced by a half-sentient liquid slurry. For example, you wouldn't believe how much of your brain is dedicated to simply maintaining the automatic processes of your body. With the slime, my brain is now free to fully ponder the questions of the universe. No, well, I didn't make sure putting the good spin on this. Still having to carry a handkerchief around and mop the incorrigible sludge out the eyes. My eye socket is a drawback. Forget hygiene, you're at the Miskatonic. If you're only trailing black slime, you're practically cleaning the place up. Nothing gets an occult scientist down, I guess. But wouldn't his brain also be replaced by the goo? All these big lips. The geography building is probably the least dangerous license on campus, but also has a high security. Can have a public figure out where the plateau of Lang is, or worse, Relay. Relay? Why not? You know how some people can't help but get close as they can the scene of a car crash? Imagine that car crash being a centralized supernatural apocalypse based in the Pacific Ocean. Folks that climb over each other to check that out. Yeah, I guess. But it looks pretty radical. So what's with folks changing their names for that board game people are talking about? Is to make the consequences of the game seem more real. A lot of people need an escape from work or their studies, and the game's a good way to do that. Huh, you think I could play with you guys? When I got some time off or whatever? Depends. What's your in-game name gonna be? Thrust powerful badass barbarian, saving sick wenches or whatever. Nope. Bye. Burn everyone else's dumbass names. Whatever, we'll play a game where thrust powerful the badass barbarian sounds non-canon anyway. I wonder if that's a callback too. Anyways. Good afternoon, Sarge. Are you ready for your first assignment? Sure, lay it on me. Excellent. The Miskatonic has small research outposts located all over the world, dedicated to collecting and relaying occult data back to the university via radio. One such outpost is in New Orleans, where you will be going. Okay, what happened in New Orleans? We're not sure. Our researcher is supposed to relay daily radio messages back to us, but hasn't checked in for several days. Your task is to go to the outpost and knock on the door. If he's there, ask why he hasn't been relaying data. If he's not, return and tell us. That's it? Knock on the door? Exactly. Under no circumstances are you to enter the outpost. Just knock. And leave. Okay. So how do I get there? After a few, disasters, the government demanded the Miskatonic experiments be completely sealed off from the outside world. As a result, every outpost in the country is interconnected by these tunnels. Help stop the transporting creatures running off into the wilderness. See? Spooky. So I'm walking to New Orleans? Oh, no, of course not. You'll have a driver.
Hi!
Hey Lizzie, looks like driving down this spooky ass tunnel system together.
Yeah. Yeesh. New Orleans is not too far in straight lines. Should get there. Lickety split.
Have fun, you two, and remember, don't go into the outposts. Okay, see you later, Johnny. Guess this is the place. Huh, that's weird, the door's open.
So?
Well, the mission is to knock on the door, see if anyone's in, and leave. The door's open, something bad might have happened.
Like what?
I don't know. Could be anything. Maybe they're out of banana bread. Maybe someone's pregnant and they've gone to get a doctor. Maybe Cthulhu cultists have invaded to have a sick hoedown. Maybe they're pregnant with a Cthulhu cultist banana bread baby. Oh, we should check it out.
Supposed to be us more eyes to go in the outposts. Done witches and witches off and knocking on doors, not poking around outposts.
Come on, we'll be, showing initiative. They'll be like, wow, Lizzie and Charlotte, you sure saved the day poking around that outpost. Good thing you did all those chupacabras. Good thing, or all those chupacabras when they got back home, Bays and ate all of us.
I don't think that's what they'll say.
Well, I'm gonna take a look anyway. Feel free to join me if you want to save the university from chupacabras.
Guess that'll be okay if we just look.
Well, there's another thing. New Orleans Outpost. Initially, the outposts were each equipped with long-range radio systems able to communicate with each other. Stave off the lioness. Good for morale until the Australia Outpost incident broadcasted the screaming of an entire country on all frequencies. Now the outposts can only communicate with the Miskatonic hub. Can't hear each other. Good for morale. Well then. Huh. Fear the goo. Written in goo. What goo should we be fearing? Should I fear the goo or fear the goo signs written in?
Maybe it's peanut butter. Humans are allergic, right?
One of the ones who hate deliciousness. No, I think this is a warning about the same goo it's written in. Give me that dangerous then. If the warner preferred using it over, a pen.
Maybe he has no pen. Maybe his pen is goo. Maybe that's why he's so afraid. Because of pen goo.
Guess there's only one way to find out. Let's keep going. Ooh, jars of goo. The goo room, there's a lot of it. That's a lot of goo. Extraction facility. Initially, we thought the signs were overkill, the Miskatonic already being notorious for its anal retentive approach to the supernatural. Alas, after several decades and several thousand casualties, we learned that most dangerous thing in our work is a wandering mind. Ooh. Extraction facility. Tools broken during the extraction process shall be replaced from the tenacious wages. Extraction tools are for ooze, extraction only, as scrumptious as the inside of jelly donuts are. Extraction tools are not suitable as methods of obtaining said jelly. Oof. Shitballs. The door's locked. So there might be goodies inside. Eldritch goodies. Look, it says there. Extraction facility. This must be where they're getting the goo. Gotta get in there.
Why?
Because if someone tells me to fear something, I like to know exactly where that something comes from and how to punch whoever made it in the head. Whoop some ass. Besides, it sounds exactly like something that the hottest new occult detective team in New Orleans would do, right? Solving some sick mysteries.
Okay.
Oh, now we're here. Little Yahathne. They were allowed a small number of personal effects on site. Easier to just let them have their little trinkets and to enforce contraband rules. And the occasional knife in the gut for a supervisor has seen an affordable expense. Oof. Looks like a syringe. That's a beefy ass little whole thing too. This goo is either going into someone or coming out of something. Either way, it looks like it hurt like hell. Oof. Welcomes to Innsmouth. That's great. Looks like a poster of Innsmouth, home of the deep ones. Maybe that's where whoever lived here was from.
What's a deep one?
They were this race of fishy, froggy folks that lived in the underwater city off the coast of Innsmouth. In exchange for the plentiful fishing and crabbing seasons, they would mate with the local Innsmouth babes and create little baby hybrids. Apparently, it was a pretty sweet deal, till some wandering douche came through in town and ruined it. Went and told the government, and they torpedoed the underwater city and rounded everyone up and sent them to concentration camps and whatnot. Kind of sad, really. I hear the little hybrid tadpoles are adorable. Oh, poor Innsmouth. Some sort of manifesto. April 9th, half gallon, his name was Daniel. April 10th, 2 gallon, told me to give her locket to her lover. April 11th, 1 gallon, he was still alive, what have I done? And then it stops. Huh. Ooh. Huh, looks like a diary. Each night my darling wife, hidden deep in the back room of an Orleanian brothel, prays to her goddess Shub-Niggurath, keeping the faith groovy. That we might find a new home, that I might find work much less dreadful. She's becoming too large to convincingly lie that she is carrying a human child. So we must gather our pennies and leave soon. Oh, there's a little photo. Oh then. Oh, look at her, so pretty and full of tadpoles. And he's kind of handsome in that, amphibious way. Oh.
Why is that all? Why is that not you?
All the storybooks say that there's no pure love in that between the girl and the frog.
What?
April 12th, 1936. Hey, that's yesterday. Oh, I see. Now we got time zone. All right. A new prisoner was delivered for ooze extraction. He claims he was a riverboat captain with a ship that sails up and down the Mississippi River. Claims that there is a deep one refuge situated in Minnesota, wherein my people live and thrive, hidden from the university's horrific testing and the government terrible labs. I shall rescue my beloved tonight under cover of darkness, and we three shall make for Minnesota. I'll miss a radio call in, and they shall send someone to investigate my squalid concrete prison, but we shall be long gone. Huh. Looks like universities was keeping the fella against his will, using him to extract goo from folks. But why?
Maybe we should ask him.
No way. If the university is as evil as this guy says they are, we best keep our mouths shut and do a little independent investigating. We gotta find out what this goo is, what they're using it for, and why they're being such bastards. Oh boy. Holding silver. Not for holding delicious paste, just hold on. Let's do this whole room before we move on. Oh, I see. What do you have to say, little one? Oh, okay. I see now. Holding cell. Every outpost, no matter how small, no matter what research is housed, had to have a holding cell. Topics we study at the Miskatonic have an alarming rate of contagion. Well then. Fucking shit on my dick on their goddamn door. Goddamn locked door.
You look angrier than you should be.
Sorry, the concept of, privacy makes witches a little testy. Whatever, let's find ourselves some keys and F these locks up. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. we almost porn. Oh, phew. The deep ones could be manipulated in a way humans couldn't. They had what the brains called a deeper emotional intelligence than us. They could cry at the simple concept of tragedy. So to threaten them with their own was viciously effective. Ooh, oof. The sexy necromancer. What the fuck? Are those the super rare Dead Randy monogamy art covers? How do you get these? These are like ultra banned all across America. We gotta take these. What? Dead Randy is a sexy necromancer. It's a cute little incubus that runs around saving zombie girls after the world ends. And then boning them. The story arc was written by my first coven den mother, Agnes G. Williker. Story of how this succubus girl, this purple girl here, wants Dead Randy all to herself. Well, they're all mutual. Dead Randy gets sad that he's not boning mad dames, and him and the succubus girl learn that love should be shared with everyone, not saved for individuals. It's adorable.
Why humans ban it?
The same reason they ban everything. Folks here are getting too cheerful. Promoting cultist ideology, as they said. Not sure how to love everyone you can. Don't be a douche. It's kind of the same as, let's get to the afterworld up, but whatever. Plus, I guess Dead Randy's pretty rampant in this series. Hard to get that love everyone message across the story about nymphomaniacal blue midget without getting, vigorous. But the message was so awesome, completely true to our cult's mantra, and everyone in Chesternook thought his witches were pretty groovy after the stories came out. Preach love and compassion, for the universe offers neither. They put that as our town motto after Miss Agnes wrote this series. Come on, he's gotta have the hard copy somewhere. The girls in this coven will shit in their minds when they hear what I found. Oh, this is adorable. No way I'm leaving all those Dead Randy books. I must have them. Anything else to click on? I guess. Oh, is this a hello there? Death of a deviant. Dead Randy, the Section Necromancer. Harmony Arc Episode 1, Death of a Deviant. Once again, Dead Randy finds himself expelled from the Incubus Academy of Hell. For failing the not looking like a tiny idiot portion of the class, forever exiled, Randy seeks refuge on a desolate earth, destroyed by a mysterious plague that leaves the lands barren and all but zombies. Using his powers of necromancy, Dead Randy cobbles together another village made of bones and sinew, drawing zombies from all over the wasteland looking for a place to live. You know what? I think that worked, I'm not sure. Once populated, Randy affectionately names his new town the Bone Zone. Oh yeah, I peek a few cute zombie girls in that shambling horde. One way ticket to the Bone Zone. Another one. Dead Randy and the Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc, Episode 2, Damsel in Decay. With the Bone Zone completed and the zombie villagers settled, Dead Randy enjoys a life of carnal luxury, but with hordes of zombies come their arch enemies. God. Yeah. The only living creature left on Earth. That's right. Packs of feral Pomeranians are attacking villagers of the Bone Zone, and when one of his lovely consorts are dragged away, it's up to Dead Randy to save her and drive away the feral pups. Man, he is humping the shit out of that zombie. I'm starting to understand why they banned this arc. Butts aren't supposed to fall off. Oh then. Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc, Episode 3, Polyamorous Pollyanna. A new visitor from the underworld arrives in the Bone Zone. A salacious succubus named Sally. Marveled by his accomplishments, Sally becomes enamored with Dead Randy, demanding that the pair revoke their demonic job descriptions and become mutual lovers. Shocked at the idea that another demon could love him, and much to the dismay of the hordes of zombie girls, Randy vows to become Sally's boyfriend. Poor Dead Randy, seduced by the idea of exclusive affection. Like my den mother always says, love 100 people and 1,000 people will love you back. God. And 1,000 people will love you back. 1,000 people will love you back. Because I'm so used to like typing so damn fast. I think that's why my brain just likes. It's like, God damn it, brain, slow down. Ugh. Guess I'm taking screenshots for posterity. Yes. Dead Randy the Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc, Episode 4, Trouble in Paradise. After a few months of unrelenting ravaging, Randy and Sally start to become bored of their exclusivity. But while Randy aches to share his love with the rest of the village, Sally demands that he spend his pent-up affection on grinding through their turbulent relationship. Bad move, Sally. You've got two folks going against her nature of sharing happiness with the world, desperately trying to keep their happiness between each other. Share it! Dead Randy and the Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc, Episode 5, Monogamy? Madness. Finally, Sally and Randy see their error of their ways. After an immaculable breakup and a promise to remain sharing a portion, albeit a small one, of their love between each other, Randy and Sally tear through the Bone Zone, vigorously loving everyone in their path. Oh, I love a happy ending. I guess the last 40 pages are just meant to, you know, lock the message down. Oh my. Soup. Not quite sure what the zombie butts falling off is supposed to represent, but I'm sure Miss Agnes nailed the metaphor, whatever it is. Okay, now it's just pervy. Well, that was fun. I learned about sharing affection with the people I meet, being kind and caring, and learning not to judge others. Well, and how to bone mad zombie dames. Let's carry on with the investigation. Designated sleeping area. Look, before we go any further, let me just say that what we do at Miskatonic is sometimes a little vicious, or a little sadistic, even objectively cruel, but it's necessary, alright? The universe is a writhing cauldron of unrelenting malice. We do what we do to make sure you don't realize that fact. Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh. Cock key. A key to the holding cell. Let's head back to that locked door and check it out. Ugh. Success. Let's find out where this goo is coming from. Oh. What's that? It's a brain. A human one. With holes in it.
Don't humans need their brains?
Yeah, they do. There's gotta be an explanation for this. University is stealing brains to extract weird orange brain goo out of them? I mean, why? What's the point?
This is probably why they didn't want us in here. 'Cause of brain goo experiments.
Yeah. We're gonna have to play it cool, figure out who we can trust at the university, and ask him some questions. Well, Roman's been in there a while, and I know I can trust a fellow witch.
And you can trust a fellow Lizzie.
Exactly. That's like half the faculty right here, right there. Besides, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for all this. We just gotta be careful not to get fired for insubordination or treason or whatever. Come on, partner, let's go do us some sleuthing back at home base.
So, Charlotte, how was your assignment?
Good. It was good. Knocked on the door, waited around outside for a while, no response, came back home.
And you didn't go inside the outpost?
Inside? Oh, no, I didn't go inside. I was told not to. So I didn't. Just knocked on the door and left. Haha, inside. You crazy.
Right. Well, we'll send a team to investigate and search for our missing researcher. Thank you, Charlotte. We had no intention of sending you on an assignment so early.
So, what do I do now?
You return to your quarters and get some rest. Tomorrow we shall start patrolling the occult science building.
Right. Well, talk to you later, Bob. Looks like we're in the clear, Liz.
Are we still being detectives?
Damn right. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. But for now, let's get some sleep and start investigating tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow, Charlotte. I'm gonna go pray the yolk so south.
See you, Lizzie. Is this really what the world looks like? When I say book, that's not like she's gonna talk about like the story of the girl that ruined everything. Brain. Look what the world looks like. What was this? What's this place? Oh, looks like the flying spaghetti monster. Oh god. There's like chunks missing and chunks added. And yeah, there's like chunk. Interesting. What else? North America still, well, North America. South America still, well, South America. Hey, why didn't they do the thing like there's an island here? There's totally like a lost island here. They could have done that. Damn. Oh well. Alas. And Antarctica's missing too because didn't they mention? Yeah. Anyway. So the little witch girl had discovered that the university had been housing goo from kidnapped prisoners. But what's this strange goo? And why would the university be doing something so dastardly? Oh, and just so you know, I had no idea what they were planning. I was just that cute French girl that was vivisecting creepy monsters for the sake of education, we. So don't go accusing all the university of being all dastardly. Some of us were as dumb as the little witch girl. Why do you keep calling me a little witch girl? I'm exactly the same size as you. Also assumes a little witch girl quietly investigating the strange orange goo while keeping up appearances as security guard of the occult science building. But what the little witch girl did not know was that their loyalties were being tested at every turn. I'm 22. I'm a grown-ass woman. Voluptuous almost. Good morning, Miskatonic. It's me, Mindy, in the morning with the Miskatonic morning announcements. What is this morning you speak of? Sounds awful. First off, thanks to our dedicated and highly trained father, the Corporium is now host to a hefty portion of Cthulhu flesh, and all at the record cost of only 7 fatalities. Fatalities. Man, I'm getting fat. On to international views. The Miskatonic University's Canadian branch is suffering a Yeti infestation, brought about by their recent "How many Yetis can we get?" series of experiments. I can't tell if that means the experiments were a success or a failure. Is there a human resources department in this building? Only I'm wondering if the best way to start a workday is blaring news about fucking Yeti apocalypse into my head. Call me crazy. Oh. Oh, hey Lizzie, how's it going?
What you doing?
Also, hold on, that top, hold on, that uno momento, that top, oh no, it's orange, but it's, oh, that's why I thought it was. I was thinking she was dressed like Heather Mason. Wait a minute. I'm onto something here. I think I like a clearer picture. It's so tiny, but this'll do. Let me just copy image and paste. If you subtract her over white jacket, it's just an orange tank top, kinda, and she has like shorts. Does she have shorts? Yeah, she. No, she wears like a skirt. Never mind. Fuck. Never mind. False alarm. I thought with all the Silent Hilly music and the witch and the things and the things. Anyways, moving on. Grime bath keeps all that New England atmosphere off, so I don't get any extra bits and bobs sticking out of here and there. I like the folks here. Secret witchy trick. Wanna try some?
What's in it?
Oh, lavender, rose petals, sandalwood, ambergris, some guy's blood, mushed worms, horse placenta, powdered dog, a small assortment of rocks, bacon grease, squirrel, and peppermint for that tingly fresh feeling.
Horse placenta.
Like my dead mother used to say, ain't nothing gets through a horse placenta. Ugh. She drank a lot. Now, she drank a lot of placenta or drank a lot in general? I need context. Oh.
They sent a team to New Orleans to investigate what we found, so we're on errand duty today. I think someone needs our help in the library.
Okay, my ground seeps in a little bit. I'll go see what they want. Thanks, Lizzie. Grime. Seep. Oh, Annie, I thought Mrs. Roth did breakfasts. Ooh. Oh, it is her. She's up catering some dopey executive bunch for the higher ups. I'm delivering today. Here's yours. Who is it? I don't know if it had a name, seeing as it's bacon sandwich. I could ask if you want. Wait, really? It's like human food? No, it's a pig. No, I mean. Also, I know she has all the posters now. Never mind, thanks, Annie. No problem, my lovey. You want seconds to come find me? Toodles. Huh. Guess Annie's not made up of 100% pure aggravating after all. How about that? Well, apparently I'm needed in the library. Better get over there. Gotta talk to her. Hello, Wobbly. Did you enjoy a little bacon sarnie? I did. Thank you, Annie. What was that sauce on it? It was super scrumptious. Ah, that's a secret English sauce recipe. Spoken some made under my fabulous petticoats. Back home, we simply call it brown. Ah, shove. Don't tell me it's made out of, like, shredded freckles and ripped out throats or something. I'm gonna get sharp teeth and purple blood, Annie. Oh, no. They made brown sauce full of great funnening. It's made out of vinegar and molasses and all that. Tastes great on a cooked arse, though. Oh. What's the great funnening? When everything got fun? It used to be really boring for everyone. No nuts. Should have seen me playing badminton in my ugly arse white dress, being courted by local boys in flat waistcoats and coiffed hair, pims and pickle on cocktail sticks, picnics on the weekend in the park, bus to town comes every hour, please and thank you, routine and pleasant. Boo. Oh, boo. Oof. Bloody tedious. I don't know, that sounds kind of nice. Oh, you should see it now. That bus route. Now the bus is covered in spikes. The driver trades his roadkill for the night with Pie Maker's brother. The badminton courts are now communal barbecue pits, where the whole villages get out together and cook burgers out of the football team from the next town over. Local boys wear nothing but a smile, and the local girls use their white dresses to dress nothing but bite wounds. No bastard Bobby's bopping you on the head for pissing up the wall of local pictures. We ate them first, of course. It's a lot of fun to be had when you're in it for yourself, my lovey. Huh. Well, apart from the cannibalism, it doesn't sound too bad. Shame about all the cannibalism. Wait, which way is the library? Hey guys, you want to see me? Which girl? You wouldn't happen to have any more secrets to divulge? Let me think. Oh, I discovered I had magic eyes when I was 9. Day I left school to become a witch, I sneezed in class and liquefied my home ec teacher. I'm here to boo, not you, suck boo. Oh, I see. Boo! That kind of boo. You have magic eyes? What do they do? Well, I don't have much control over them, but basically they do this. Oh, let me take a drink while this is going on. Oh. I can't click. I am in this nightmare. And stuff happens. Usually it's harmless, making people think strange things or their limbs a little numb. Makes tiny doggos do backflips or babies say their first words. Now, this game takes place in 1939, and they say the word doggos. Not sure what to think about that. Not sure what to... Then again... Oh, hey, doggo. I don't know. It could have been an old thing. Who knows? But you know, occasionally it makes stuff turn inside out. I guess that's an extra secret for you, Nico. Well, it's my secret gathering that I need your help with, Charlotte. We're looking to expand the library to house my collections, but the engineering department exploded last night. I need you to find some power tools that will help us in the library build an extension. Are you up to the task? Sure, I guess I can handle that. Should I try talking like someone who has like a mouth in his neck? No. Excellent. Try the Corporium. If anyone has power tools in this building, it'll be that French girl. And again, I already talk like I have something in my throat, apparently. I already sound sick. It's like, hey, Yar, are you sick? No, that's my voice. Oh, I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry, that's my voice. I can't remember my father's face. Oh, oof. The Corporium, I'll go check it out. Oh, Jesus, is she gonna be okay? Oh, no. So I'm in the library. This is like into the library. Oh, I heard a door open. Ooh. Wait, oh, I see. I can go. Oh, okay, I see now. What's all this now? I like this. Whatever's going on here. And oh, wait. This artist put up a new thing with stuff like this on their Twitter. It's pretty cool. Oh, hey guys, have you seen the engineers? We're trying to renovate the library. We still have engineers? I thought they all exploded by that dopey machine they'd been trying to build for the who knows how long. Nope, there's still a few wandering around the campus. Withered and broken-hearted parsnips, a lot of them. God, I filled their shrapnel world by now. I saw a student, no word of a lie, his entire head cut in half. Oh shit, really? Yep. But he was always a little two-faced. Two-faced. I've heard the engineers use the Ethereum to store completed prototypes, Charlotte. Chances are they've got what you're looking for. Thanks, guys. I'll go check it out. Ooh, it's Eel Arm Girl. Hey Vicky, where the hell is everyone? Engineering building, did you hear the explosion? Most people are off carrying the wounded to the infirmary. Oh yeah, of course. So what are you doing here? Well, I don't have any arms. Ah, lucky break, huh? Well, it was more of a lucky ripping out and eating. Ooh. Ooh. What's up, wall man? How's the science?
Vicious and unrelenting.
Radical. Hey, Jess, I'm told there's some sort of engineering project that one of the guys left here. You think the library guy could borrow it? Ooh. Huh? Oh, yeah. It's over there. In this general direction. I like it. Did you find it? It's some big ugly... What the fuck? What is this thing? It's like half car engine, half steak, half steel purse. This is for fighting ultra vampires or something? The reason you don't teach here, just pile on top of each other. I have a rock solid lady boner right now. Was this word back in the 1930s? I think this is the second game, the second licensed game to be released that has the word lady boner in it. First one being like Etrian Odyssey 4. Fascinating. I gotta have one in black to show the Coven they'll lose their shit. Take it then. We're gonna use this to shut the Ethereum up, and that ain't happening. I thought witches were into herbs and eyeballs and cauldron stuff. Why are you rock solid over that monstrosity? First and foremost, witches like awesome stuff. Eyeballs are awesome. Cauldrons are awesome. Secret midnight dance-offs are awesome. And Lady Boner's awesome. You are a colossal lunatic. Thanks, Jess. I'll see you later. That is great. I guess everyone has weird arms. Well, not everyone. Like, fun fact though, I brought this up earlier, but I'll bring it up to you since you're my first viewer here. This artist, Jess Kasha, hold on, what's her name? No, I just had Firefox. Not Heather Mason. Not Heather Mason. Miskatonic artist. That's right. Their last name is Kasha, I believe. Shaw. Damn it. Anyways, they used to make art like a video game kind of comic with a bunch of girls that had no arms. They were very like Rayman-esque. It wasn't like a weird thing, but it was just like oddly enough, they just had no arms, and it was sort of like unique in its own thing. It was pretty cool. Not sure what the series is called, but if you look up the artist, you'll find the series. Anyways, hey Spooky, Nico's waiting for you in the library. What is that? Is that the thing? Yep, glorious, ain't it? If you say so, it looks like something they'd build for fighting ultra vampires. I know, right? Hey guys, I got a thing. Oh, Spooky Girl, with the engineers taking ill, we decided to use the shredded remnants of their departments to store Nico's archives. Just till the engineers, start existing again. Yup, we don't need to renovate the library until they restart the technical course, which requires students with arms and or legs. Does that mean I get to keep the thing? Help yourself. What are you gonna do with it? I don't know. I just want to look at it. Well, good luck with that. Okay, job done. I'll go put this in my room, do a quick patrol, and start my private investigating. Awesome, I got a thing. Can I see the other thing? Nothing like stolen comic posters to remind the girl of her witchy values. And nothing like investigating into a stolen brain goo to make her forget them. Better get back to it. Ooh. So where were you last night? I snuck in your room, but you weren't there. Oh, just off on a secret mission, New Orleans, hidden keys, dark revelations, tragic tales, that kind of stuff. Top secret, probably didn't hear about it. Wait, why are you in my room? Why were you in my room? I don't know, just for talking, you know, pretty much the only person I talk to other than my brother or the lunch lady. That's usually about, you know, lunches. Probably because you're incredibly annoying. Besides, the only thing you talk to me about is trying to chomp my butt. Yeah, it's a good dynamic we got, ain't it? Yeah, it's not bad. Guess it would be a neat looking laser draw. Yes, them arms. Oh, Charlotte, thanks for the help with my archives. I guess we had them with another secret. Let me think. Well, the reason my hair is like this is so I don't accidentally use my eyes on something. If one of my eyes is covered up, it seems to lessen the effect. Weird, huh? Oh yes, I've heard about your magic eyes. I may have a small experiment for you tomorrow, so don't go poking them out before then. And remind me to pull the Charlotte Ward from my archives. Sounds like fun. See you around, guys. Why did you leave the coven to work here, Ramen? Well, what's the cult of Shub-Niggurath's motto? Preach harmony and compassion, for the universe offers neither. Exactly, trying to make the world a better place, because it's incredibly shitty. And that's what these guys do, man. But rather than being nice and helpful to our neighbors, they're creating vaccines, technology, all that kind of stuff. The Miskatonic's on the frontier of occult science. Working here means you get to be a part of a collective of history makers. Trust me, Charlotte, they'll remember us when these guys cure cancer or polio or tentaclitis. Well, that makes sense to me. What about you? Why did you decide to work here? Same reason I became a witch. I really like all this creepy bullshit. Rumors even think these guys are on level. If I go blabbing on about what I saw in New Orleans, I could lose my job. Maybe it was just a handful of nutty folks performing weirdo experiments outside the university. It's eyesight. Then again, it was a whole facility dedicated to it, with tunnel lead in there and warning signs and stuff all over the walls. No way, this was a legit operation. I'm gonna find out who's at the top. Mystery. Oh, it's Bug Arm Girl and this is the book. So what have we been working on? The rediscovery of one of the lesser species of yeast appears to be a form of black sentient cloud, though occasionally forming random solid shards of oricicles or its core when under severe distress. Blah, blah. Need a drink. Ah. The Ithians seem to use them as a form of nourishment and humor, torturing them before they inhale the smoke. The odd thing is, in one of the last chapters of Miskatonic manuscripts, the Ithians write that the clouds communicate in the human language. I've seen Hyperbolian writings describing the human soul as a floating black spikes. Funnily enough, sounds like the two might be related. It would mean that the first pre-human contact with the Ithians was situated in the lush jungles of the Arctic. Oh, you think what I'm thinking? I think we got an expedition to plan. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. School swim team each has a custom-made swimsuit to suit their needs. Their needs, of course, being extraneous limbs or mutated proportions most of them have. What the fuck is a swimsuit? A suit that you wear when you swim. I'm starting to get the impression that witches are the odd ones out. Ugh. So how was your internal zombification? Any negative side effects? Nope, it was a pretty smooth transition. Oh, I did figure out a cool trick as to having my intestines falling out. Oh yeah? What's that? Just grab them and rip everything out. Looks like a charm, my torso is completely hollow now. It's literally the worst thing that can happen to a human being. But if a dumb idea works, it's not a dumb idea, I guess. Oof. Did you know that our library holds records of every encounter with the Oxtosoth, the horrific god of eternal knowledge in human history? Wow, how many encounters have we had? None! Weird, right? Oh. Maybe that's why there's so many goofy fellas around. No knowledge god to give them some knowledge. Huh, that explains a lot. Ooh. Hello, Wobbly Bum. Fancy meeting you here. You indulge in some light reading, are we? Well, I was going to check out the technical tactics, the assertion on regaining control on rogue agitation circles, but I've lost my appetite for knowledge. Oh, these! White chocolate and sugar paint. Just make these in the kitchen remind me of home, you know. Wow, really? No. The engineering department exploded, remember? I mean, they get to pig out. Ooh. Awesome. Thanks, Annie. Ooh. Wait, I already talked to her. Yes. Okay, so Puppet Girl, I have to figure out if she's talking with her puppets or like by herself. Oof. How did you survive the engineering explosion? It took out the whole department. That works. I was in the garage across campus. One of the great things about being a mechanic, you don't spend a lot of time trying to invent better wrench. Because you're too busy overcharging your spark plugs, picking at pin-up calendars? Gotcha. We had a pin-up calendar at the Coven headquarters once. By pin-up calendar, I mean a spell of the month calendar. By headquarters, I mean Susie's house. And by once, I mean every year since I was 9. I see. Think of our efforts in the corporeum. Preternatural medicine has advanced 200 years. New England's mutatic atmosphere has gone from a cataclysmic Armageddon to a mild mutational nuisance. When I was a kid, I saw a guy whose face was a butt crack. Alive and well, thanks to the corporeum. Oh. Does the creative writing teacher seem a little weird to you? Whenever someone answers the question wrong, his eyes start pouring with blood. The good thing, a little disconcerting, but when the class starts clutching their heads and covering their ears to drown out the shrieking, that's what gets me. Huh. The creative writing teacher is either some sort of banshee or just a huge douchebag. Can I go out? Can I go out here now? It's gotta be someone from the occult science department who's responsible for extracting brain goo for some people. Best to keep my snooping here for now. I still like that poster. Oh, these guys. I'm gonna take my 2 weeks holiday to go work on one of the skull crackers. Sailing around relay has got to be relay. It's gotta be the easiest job at the Miskatonic office, right? You know they call it Nightmare Corpse City for a reason, right? Because it's Nightmare City filled with corpses. Or city filled with nightmarish corpses. Ah, they say that's about everything. They said that about Milwaukee. But it's a nightmarish filled city filled with equally nightmarish corpses. Then again, I've never been to Milwaukee. Oh. Yingren sickness, China, caused the victims to see a pair of glowing eyes placed in pitch darkness. Sufferers were terrified of falling asleep, knowing that the eyes seemed to get closer whenever they looked away from them. The worst sufferers saw them even when they had their own eyes closed. Miskatonic plague. Is it like is it silent word? Miskatonic plague. Italy. Scriptures and texts were being hidden inside Italy's most popular newspaper, crossword puzzle. Those who completed the crossword were rewarded with terrifying revelations of the birth of humanity, most being driven insane by their new knowledge. Domestic earwig, New Zealand, a simple earwig that crawls in the victim's ears at night and makes sounds of horrific muffled screaming and violence. Sufferers thought that their neighbors were living and murdering each other, merely trying to save contented wives of murdering innocent husbands. The male population of New Zealand halved over a weekend. Well, that one wins. Oh. Hey guys! Whoa, what's that wriggling meat slab? Right, he's English. Oi. That right there piece of Cthulhu's skin, charming, ain't it? Grody. But I thought Cthulhu was like some huge alien god. How'd you guys get such a huge chunk of him? Well, he might be a huge alien god, but he is still corporeal, Louis. Funny story, there's lost on the wall in... Oi. Funny story, there's a lost on the wall in Pacific Island called Relay. Needs to act as prison of Cthulhu. Cultists spent a couple thousand years trying to get him out of there. But a few years ago, some Norwegian whaling crew accidentally let Cthulhu out of his cage. As Cthulhu chased the yacht, out of desperation, the crew decided to ram his face with their boat. This caused Cthulhu's head to explode into mushy goo, disabling him, but his head slowly started reforming at the moment it exploded. Small fella immediately told the Miskatonic, who now employs a fleet of icebreakers to continually drive through the mushy remains of his head, stopping him from reforming and destroying the world. Well then. Sounds like a fun gig. What are the Wrigleys doing? As they point towards the rest of their host, desperately trying to reform, we? Nowadays, our supply ships the small pieces of Cthulhu flesh to point the way to Relay. Awesome, thanks for the biology lesson. Neato! Let's see, ooh! I hear the faculty's heading Dunwich in a couple days. The locals to help build a new portal. Whenever I hear the name Dunwich, it puts a grin on my face to know that whoever tough my guy up gets, at least I'm not a portal driver. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a terrible reader. I swear I'm English. And it puts a smile on my face whenever my portal driver's paycheck. Damn shame your job of standing in the hallway ain't so lucrative, huh? It's gonna be a pretty big paycheck if it's worth a face made out of buttholes. Extracerebral sentience seems to be a common factor outside the human race. Even when decapitated, some creatures seem to function with some control over their actions. It's a difficult thing to study, at least if you have any qualms about cutting the heads off a diverse selection of adorable animals. I really hope those guys have qualms about cutting heads off adorable animals. All the qualms. So is there anything else I should know about nature and communal consciousness or whatever?
Yeah. Don't eat carrots, they hate it.
Communal consciousness. That's a cool idea. It'd be a lot easier to spread harmony if anyone was connected to the brain. And again, it'd be a lot easier to infect people with the asshole virus. Probably for the best that we all think for ourselves. How's the hanging wall, man? Let's say you get me out of here, hit the town, and grab some street food.
Could go for a foot long.
Awesome! Please don't encourage the Eldritch barrier protecting the Western Hemisphere of land from incredibly volatile experience the original Necronomicon was to behave. Sorry, I'm just fooling around with him. What you been working on? Currently, the effects of applying samples of Necronomicon parchment to the heated patches of human flesh. Oh. And? The sample of parchment actually describes the entirety of the Necronomicon's contents onto the subject's skin, essentially making a new copy of the book by tattooing the subject's skin. Or, scarring. And people who are doing this are okay with that? I don't know, that's not my department. Why? Never mind. See you around, Jess. The experiment sounded pretty nefarious, but nothing about brains and goo extraction, but keep an eye on it. Did you hear? They cancelled the liberal arts program yesterday. Liberal arts? That's like the city of a little bit of everything, right? Why'd they cancel it? Well, can you imagine studying a little bit of everything here at the Miskatonic? Oh, yeah. I guess that would be a little suicidal. Ugh. Having the break opposed to ethereal ooze... right-clicked again. Does have its drawbacks. Last night I lost some goo, and as I had dripped off in the rain, and forgot everything I learned in college. Oof.
Wow, how much ooze did you lose?
Well, half a teaspoon. The only thing I learned in college was how to play beer pong. These guys have brain goo pouring out of their heads. The same brain goo as brain goo we discovered. But these guys have purple brain goo, whereas stuff I found is orange. Are there multiple flavors? What's up, Charlie? You're looking a little frazzled. Ah, it's nothing. Wandering the halls isn't what folks are working on. Wandering more halls. It's a weird job. Well, it makes you feel any better. You're making us feel a lot safer. We haven't had an accident in the whole building since you've been here. See you around, Charlotte. That's because most folks are just standing around the hallways talking about board games and disease and shit. What are they waiting for? Oh. Dr. Thirst Valentine might come off as a little apathetic towards the plight of humanity, but he gets it, and that's what we need for the frontier of occult science. He gets it. What does he get? He gets that sacrifices have to be made, both from inside the university and outside of it. It's a nice thought to think of. All humanity needs a little love and tenderness, called girl. But love doesn't cure blight pox, does it? Bye now. Well, I think it should be a breakthrough in my investigation. If there's things like that, it ain't hard to imagine that he'd be fine with kidnapping folks. That's a guy? That was the chick. And if Mendes agrees with his methods, maybe other scientists are here do too. Oh, Charlotte finished. Was you finished with your withdrawal? Yeah, my tongue. Yeah. Okay. Yep, all quiet on the Eldritch front. Hold on. (1939) novel was made in okay, whew, the novel came out 10 years ago, prior to this. Okay, whew, I was like, when did All Quiet on the Western Front come out? Good, they did their like, I'm sometimes like cautious about, well, I've been throughout the reading all these, like, words like doggo and words like butthole. It's like, those sound more like 90s, 2000s things. Curious and curiouser. Anyways. Awesome. It's getting late. Most of the staff's tucking early, so you can take the rest of the night off. Great. I guess I better go get on everyone else's body clocks. They'll be in my room if you need me. Well, I'm no closer to figuring out who's behind the brain goo, but there are a few folks acting suspicious. It might just be dark humor, but coping mechanism, but it sounds like some of these guys are fine with gruesome shit happening to innocent people. I mean, it's not like there isn't plenty of gruesome shit happening to innocent people out there already. But that doesn't excuse kidnapping people and collecting brain goo. First thing tomorrow, I'm gonna find out who it is. Oh boy, time for the Steve post. Good evening, ladies and gents. Mindy here, wishing you all a pleasant and fulfilling evening, pushing out the boundaries of occult science with little regard for ethical consequence. Oh, shut up to tell me she does this every night. And now, everyone's favorite part of the show, Mindy's News, giving you cheerful and uplifting stories from around the world. Uplifting in the sense that it reminds people that our precious little university isn't actually a bastion of liquid shit and human suffering compared to the rest of the world. At least, not the worst one. Firstly, there have been reports of sightings of rural Russian villages and strange new supernatural species described as bipedal, humanoid constructs roughly 15 feet tall with a skin made of thin, clear glass. Strangely, these glass men appear to be stuffed with loose, random human organs, extremities, and entrails that all appear to be working correctly. Open hearts beat, unconnected intestines masticate, severed hands wriggle their little fingers. These creatures will wander silently into local villages, take a person's hand and walk back to the forest, with people too petrified to protest. Our local Miskatonic correspondent Dave Chumley ends his report form in the personal notes section with, oh god, this is freaky shit, oh god, she just walked away with it, oh god, one of them has a fetus in its head, oh god, it's breathing, get me the fuck out of here. Considering all the weirdness going on, and somehow having modern words isn't too much of a problem. Yeah. Hilarious. And if you think trained Miskatonic operators being frightened like tiny babies walking and unwashed is fun. Reports from Paris state that the latest operation to clear the so-called void from the catacombs of Paris have ended in disaster. Whew. Oh yeah, that god. That god the peanut butter girl worships. Shit's bizarre. Thank you, fan service. The only survivor of the 14-man operations has said that the void once again crept into the minds of the agents, stating that the three that turned their shotguns on themselves turned out to be the lucky ones. He went on to describe the deaths of the other 10 men to our university's liaison in that can only be described as a puppeted trance, including bashing their heads against catacomb walls, tearing their eyes out and filling sockets with gunpowder, and simply chewing the flesh off each other's faces until a hollow voice. He told the liaison, "Don't come back." Then he proceeded to swan dive out of the French headquarters' second-story building onto the concrete below. And from the other side of the world, there have been reports of New Zealand of a new supernatural insect infecting the populace. Right, the earwig thing. Heard those guys joking about it. I guess she's not going to stop talking about creepy bullshit. Might as well try and sleep through it. The creature seems to carry no physical debility. The illness is while pupating. But while pupating in the victim's ear, will generate the muffled sound of screaming brutality, making the victims believe that their neighbors are viciously attacking each other. Thousands of people have already been murdered in an attempt to save imaginary spouses from imaginary violence. Local Miskatonic correspondent Sasha the Basher Coombs had this to say. "Just kill her already, I just want to sleep." Oh, Sasha, silly bollocks. There's no her. A talk like that gets you a visit from the Miskatonic's in-house sensitivity trainer. She tried to sensitivity train me once, back when we were allowed to flirt at work. I had never done it before, but the cute lad from the literature department said he was uncomfortable when I sat opposite of him with a bowl of spaghetti, stared at him and screamed, "This could be us!" before throwing my head down into the meal. This could be us. That would have worked in England. I was very short sensitivity training so they can suck my spaghetti. Man, I still feel the branding iron on my back. The ice water hosing. The bloody speech. As I learned not to be insensitive, she could fall whipping hot dry dock chains across my dangling broken body. Might as well call the corpse the damage on it. Still taste the blood at the thought of it. Thought that might be someone else's. Damn it, cannibal English peoples. So anyway, that's why I'm convinced that the giraffes are from another dimension. And that concludes my Mindy's news. In the middle of the time slot, but that's okay. It says Mindy in the morning, signing off for the evening. Good morning, Miskatonic. It's your angelic little ball of drill Mindy in the morning. We can do all the morning announcements from across campus. 8 goddamn hours. First, this is the creative writing and teacher, Mr. Shirigzu, have a day off, and Mr. Shirigzu yesterday accidentally wrote his name in blood parchment, subsequently opened an exit into his cadaverous homeworld, swallowing the entire post office. Post office, of course, being rife with blood and parchment. Secondly, it reminds the students, faculty, and the bloody biology department that our revolvers held in the wall-mounted glass cases are for suicide purposes only. Don't try to be a hero when little Susie splashed herself with the rage virus. Let her herself and let security forces take care of her. Turnover rate is high enough already. Now, woodworking teachers are complaining about the amount of coffin projects they have their students working on. Oof. Oh, my throat. Security team's here to die, so you don't have to. Thanks. Dick. Finally, our Argentinian outposts have delivered us the genuine Shogo's brain. Much to the delight of Dr. Thirst Valentine, the brain has been sent to the corporium and testing will begin today. This has been your favorite morning radio host, Mindy in the Morning, with Miskatonic morning announcements. Oh, the brain from the place with the thing. Oh, hello, Charlotte. No, not English. Oui. Ah, hello, Charlotte. You are needed in the corporium, oui? Okay. I'll be there in a second. Thanks, Mary. Mary or Marie? Judging my French. Marie? I'm thinking you have Marie Antoinette. I don't know. Alright, then I head back to the corporium, but the investigation's still on, so I gotta keep an eye out for mischief. Can you believe it? An actual Shoggoth brain. How did they finally get a hold of one? I heard the engineering department had been developing some sort of acid rifle. Genius, really. I can't wait to see the look on old Valentine's face. Man, they seem excited. Eerily excited. This is what we've been working on for decades. Genuine Shoggoth brain. There's so many questions we'll finally be able to answer. It's the start of a new global renaissance. And we're all here to see the genius of it. Genesis. Now I wonder. Genesis? Genius. Do they derive? Is that derived from one another? Does Genesis mean? Latin, perhaps? We should look that up. Just out of curiosity, don't mind me. Genesis. Meaning. Right, I guess. Origin. The origin or coming into being of something. Like, can I get like. Is it Latin? No, Latin. It's Greek though, isn't it? Oof. Fuck it. Sorry. A little sidetracked. Anyways. This is so exciting! What's the big deal? Oh boy, here we go. Oh, it's different. Oh, so this is it. Kinda unassuming for all the commotion outside. Yup, this is a Shoggoth brain, or more accurately, an organ we like to call a sentience mesh. It's the one solid organ Shoggoths possess, a sort of webbing that dictates its actions and behavior. After a cursory analysis, I can confirm that it is in fact made entirely of primordial ooze. Primordial ooze? What's that? It's a viscous liquid orange in color when pure. That's when the basic ingredient of all life on Earth. Every plant and animal on this planet was created by the manipulation of primordial ooze. Oh, the orange ooze! The orange ooze! It's incredibly difficult to find pure samples, but with this sentience mesh we should be able to get a firmer grasp on how primordial ooze works. And to do that, I'd like you to use your eyes on it. My eyes? Sure, I guess. Ooh, oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh. Oh boy. Huh, I didn't expect that. Astonishing. Charlotte, please take this report to Avery Marr. I believe that he is in the library. But what does that mean? Am I manipulating the brain goo? Am I some sort of psychic wizard or cult halfling? It's too early to start making assumptions. But if ours are correct, it's a very exciting time for the Miskatonic and all of humanity. Well, I better go find Avery then. Did you catch that, Charlotte? Yes, I did. Other Charlotte. Primordial ooze. Viscous. Orange. Hard to come by. My ass. Motherfuckers have been stealing primordial ooze from people's brains and stockpiling it. But why? And why was the first test to see if my eyes affected it? Shit's getting intriguing. By the way, phenomenal acting on your part, Charlotte. Thank you, other Charlotte. Hard to keep a smile going when we have half-cracked case. Half-cracked a case. For now, I better find Avery and give him the report. Lay low, try and learn what I can about the primordial ooze. Let's see, wait, I already talked to... No, I didn't talk to Zombie Boy. I wonder if he's... No, he's not a cannibal, so I can't give him the English, like... Oh, hello there, oi! God bless everyone! No, I can't give him, like, a Tiny Tim treatment. Was Tiny Tim English? Did he have the English accent? Oh god, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. Fuck! Anyways. Yeah, it was like English. Anyways. Maybe she'll be able to close Carlson's face hole. Or give Redler new arms. Or fix my chronic fear of commitment. Well, let's not wish for miracles just yet, huh? Physical mutations? I always heard that once you're mutated, you're mutated. Is this something to do with primordial ooze? Ooh. Do you think the other things had a plan for us? I mean, we are the mythic source of creatures on Earth, right?
They wanted us to carry on their scientific research. That must be it. Why else would we be here?
Elder things? What the hell are elder things? Curious and more curious, the goofy bullshit's starting to pile up. Hey Emily, have you seen Avery around? We got a report to give him.
Oh, no.
Well, thanks anyway. Huh, where is he? Let's take a seat. Maybe he'll be back in a minute. Oh, hey Vicky. Where's your little wormy fellers? Oh, one's bacon elaborately tiered, non-included... Oh god, no, this sentence. Elaborately tiered, non-including Relathian tentacle cake for an executive brunch. What about the other one? Moral support. Baking the cake isn't really a torso-driven task, so I can wander around for the dumb bits. Are you sure you can trust those wormy things with such a delicate little task? Won't they fuck it up or eat all the icing or whatever? Not if they don't want to kick up the ass. What are you hanging around here for? Didn't you hear about the Shoggoth brain? Yeah, I'm looking for Avery. I got a report to give him. Oh, I saw him at the main entrance. You'll find him there. Oh, thanks, Vicky. I'll go check it out. Awesome. Oh yeah, this lad. Oh, there you are, Avery. I got this report on the Shoggoth brain for you. Huh? Groovy, huh? I used my magic eyeballs and warped into like some weird mouth thing. What does it mean? Well, it's mostly about documenting the effects of the outside influence on primordial ooze, not so much about your eyes. Turns out that ooze seems packed with something akin to neural impulses, creating a sort of rudimentary intelligence that warps its physical properties to better match its environment. Of course, the effect is much more profound when the ooze is exposed to open air, hence the heavily mutagenic atmosphere, but it explains a lot about the slow evolution of species on Earth. If I had to guess, I would say your eyes emit some trace amount of magic that only communicates with raw ooze, which is why the sample changes shape so rapidly. I guess why I mess with people's brains sometimes. Because of the brain coup. Wait, what do you mean, hence the heavily mutagenic atmosphere? The air in New England has primordial ooze in it? Oh, you didn't know about that? Yeah, that was our bad. After the second expedition to Antarctica a couple decades ago, the Miskatonic discovered that the Elder Things used primordial ooze to create all life on Earth. They brought back about a swimming pool's worth of it for testing, but didn't know it reacts to literally everything evaporating into the air, creating the atmosphere New England has today. And since the Miskatonic has government by the balls, decided not to evacuate New England, instead using the opportunity to observe the ooze's mutational properties on the unaware citizens. I gotta stop talking robotic. Stop talking robotic. Beep boop. Yari. Last soup. Which I might add, furthered the progress of occult medicine by 200 years. Not bad, huh? What the fuck is an elder thing? Intergalactic alien race. Oh. Duh. Damn, is it Marie or Mary? Marie. I'll just do Marie, because Marie sounds cuter. Marie in the Corporium can tell you more about him. Thanks for the report, Charlotte. Okay. I'll go find her then. See you around. Oh boy. This is an elder thing, or at least a drawing of one, Ooh. I'm taking a screenshot. I hope that works. This is a Steam game, so hopefully I don't see like that thing, so whatevs. Elder things were a race of alien scientists that came to Earth roughly 1 billion years ago. With their tough hides and nimble tentacles appendages, they could live on both land and underwater. It's like an evil carrot. They have radial symmetry, rather than bilateral symmetry of us Earthlings. Much like a carrot. But with them, they brought primordial ooze, the base ingredient for all of life on Earth. Unlocking the secrets of primordial ooze is how to safely manipulate it could bring about a new world. But without hunger, or with the ability to create a species dedicated to working for us, or possibly to jumpstart the next stage in human evolution. Exciting, or accidentally mutating everyone in the tri-state area. If we were able to control the mutated properties, We would not only fix the people of New England, but let them design themselves to their preferences. Longer legs, bluer eyes. We could even do something about your giant bum. Okay, yes, thank you, bye. She likes her bum. She has a great bum. Quote. So primordial ooze is responsible for everyone's mutations. I can mess with primordial ooze with my eyeballs, and it's the university's fault that the New England atmosphere is so effed. Huh. I wonder if I can snag a sample of ooze from the corporeum. Note that I've got a jar to run my little experiments on it and see if I can control it a little. Either way, I got a bad feeling about all this. Shit's human evil. What gave it away? How the hell do you do that? I don't know. Tell you what though, this mountain don't have to. Tell you what though, this one don't have a havoc with my jiggle jogglers. For what? So what's all this mutter about evil in my lavy? Oh, just some stuff I learned about the university. It gave me a bad feeling. I feel like there's some evil going on, you know? Charlotte, my sweet, when you die in some daft experiment, they're gonna chop you up and feed you to me. Hey, it's actually pillars of moral integrity, mate. Yeah, but that's, you know, recycling. An ongoing experiment they run on us to see if eating people makes people crazy. Spoiler alert, you gotta be crazy to eat people. Here's when all the science stuff starts. So all the science stuff starts hurting folks outside. That's what's feeling weird about it. The mutagenic atmosphere, it's university experiments they effed up. And now that New England's all screwy because of it. That's not fair, right? Let's you and me run away together then. What? Yeah, we'll go back to England. You'll hunt monsters for a living, and I'll be your darling wifey in a polka dot dress, cooking roast beefs in a pea green oven. You could do that the whole pipe and slippers thing like a proper American husband. Rough day's work, covered in blood and claw wounds. Kick your shoes off, 12 before shotgun in the umbrella stand, dinner at 6, bed by 11, dead by 80. Proper traditional. That actually sounds like fun. Yep, and don't you feel better with a little excellent strategy? Back in London we call it fuck it. Just a little plan we all dream of for when shit gets slightly too awful. Helps like this through the day. Oh yeah, I do feel kind of better. Thanks, Annie. Not a problem, my lovey. Just give me days notice if you ever want to escape the country and we'll be on a boat by breakfast. Oh hey, your brother works in the corporeum, right? You think he could sneak me a sample of primordial ooze? I haven't had this before, you know it. Thanks, Annie, I owe you one. I'll loan you that on that honeymoon. Hold you. Words, please. Words form. I'll hold you to that on the honeymoon. I see. I think I was saying I'll hold you on that honeymoon. It's like, wait a minute. Well, with Annie swiping the sample for me, I better do a quick patrol to keep up appearances and go back to my room and do my experiment. Hey Vicky, where's everyone at? Usually there's lots of more folks mulling around. Oh, there's a trip to Dunwich tomorrow. Most of their staff are preparing for that. Dunwich? Isn't that where little Lizzie is from? Yep, Lizzie's a Dunwich, in fact, from Dunwich. Ah, mystery solved. Haven't seen Lizzie all day since... Oh, she went out on something, or whatever. Oh, hold on. Had to belch, sorry. Hello, my lovey. What say you? We making a break for it? First I gotta find out why the Miskatonic stockpiling permanent ooze investigations ain't over yet. How do you know where to find me? Stand on the ceiling. Let's see. Oh, Charlotte. One more secret for posterity. Nope, that's pretty much all I got. What do you do with all these secrets anyway? Archiving them, historians tend to overlook the minutiae of a person's life, especially when larger events overshadow daily life. With my secrets archive, future historians will know the tiniest details of our faculty, who we were, how we behaved, exactly what was happening during our time here. Huh, that's pretty noble, I guess. See you around, Nico. Hey, Charlotte, what do you think you could use your eyes on me? Do you think you could use your eyes on me again? I need to forget a few things. I don't have that much control over him, but I guess it's good practice. No! Ah! One more drink. No, I do not. That was less sip. My throat. I got about an hour left of recording, so yeah. Did it work? Nope, still haunted by the screams of thousands of prior librarians, driven by a futile attempts to alphabetize the writing text of Phnom Thuan. One plus out, I've forgotten where I parked. Well, you're welcome. I'm not sure you want to apply for occult science security. It's a lot quieter than what you're used to. And then the memories will come crawling in. Between the possibility of occasional flashbacks in the occult science building and actual danger of being torn by in half by a rift in the space-time continuum in the math department, gotta go with the occasional flashback. Suit yourself. Check in with me in about 2 weeks. I'll sort out the paperwork. Huh? They looking to double security? Or are they looking to replace the current security? It's always uncomfortable when so many people are away from the university. Might be a little dangerous here, but it's much worse out there. Mama and Nika worried about her little flock. Come on, as long as they're not going to go to Mexico, England, Northern Canada, New Zealand, Africa, Europe, or Asia, they're pretty safe. Or Australia. Or South America. Huh. Sounds like the world's pretty effed. You wouldn't think it walking around here. Except for all the mutants, I guess. And toxic body warping atmosphere. And the huge conspiracy of body and brain snatching I'm currently investigating. So I guess you would think it walking around here. Can't go outside yet. It's too Dunwich. Trips to Dunwich are just thinking of the occult science guys. Looks like all the other buildings are bustling away. Of course, for me, it makes the investigation that much easier. Now, if I can remember watching the trailer for this game a long ass time ago, don't I get like a baseball bat? Do I ever get to like attack things? Or is it just a VN? Oof, might just be a VN. Not that's a bad thing, but you know. I first got this thinking it was like a weird side scroller. Oh well. So I gotta. He has very pretty eyes. Are we really willing to sacrifice everything we built at Dunwich just for one simple test? Simple test, I can decide the fate of the human race. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's worth it. The Dunwichers can rebuild. They do it once a week anyway. Curious. Hey guys, nice outfits. Where are you guys off to? Killy. So, the Bahamas. They have reports of outbreak and we have been tasked with a fact-finding mission, we? So, wait, so is that her brother? I totally missed that earlier, oh god. I thought she said boyfriend. It was brother. So do I give him a voice? Oi. Or do I give him just the oi voice? Or whether it was broken out. Rum. It's an epidemic. And they just need a couple of gorgeous scientists to get rid of it. I get it. Romantic vacay. Romantic. Oh no, it is boyfriend. So wait, who's her brother? Who's her brother? Fuck. I need to pay attention. Oh, is there a glossary somewhere? Oof. Actually, is there any? There's just save game. I better save because I haven't saved in a while. It can ruin your life. Punctuality. I like it. So he's still the oi, vacay, rum. Yeah, rum. Well, have fun, you guys. I'll be gone in a couple of weeks. Don't have to destroy the place. Say big stuff. Don't worry, guys. You can count on me. Everything will be right where you left it. Ooh.
Ruin. Try to make sure your eyes don't fall out in the coming weeks. That would impede the advancement on science quite a bit.
Oh, plus I wouldn't be able to see anything.
Oh, how terrible.
It's rare to see Therist out and about. Always puts me on my best behavior. Guess it makes my job a lot easier, huh? Sorry, Charlotte. Ethereum's closed for the day while you're preparing for the Dunwich trip. Huh. What's the Ethereum got to do with Dunwich? Purifying diving suits. Portal diving's a dangerous job. Need all the help they can get. We bathe out our diving suits in the Ethereum's Ichor. Which gives them like 2% better chance of not dying atrociously in between dimensions. Too many characters. Yep. Ooh. Huh. Oh, tell them I said hi. See you around. So I was a guest at the Arkham Elementary School for imitating munchkins, right? And I'm like, the little kid's impressionable. Might as well teach him about Schopenhauer's cults. Trying to be a douche is a lot easier to learn when you're a little baby child. That's what I've heard. Exactly. But then this snot-nosed little anus child gets up and he's like, if these love cults are so great, why do we still need the police and the army or whatever? I've never wanted to dropkick a 7-year-old before. I imagine it feels fantastic. Well, the police are there to stop folks stabbing other folks. You can't force people to be loving to each other. It's gotta be groovy and hope other people see how awesome it is and join in. Yeah, I guess. What if you could though? You can't. But what if there was a machine like that just turned everybody into nice people? Nice people would notice the assholes are now nice people. People would be like, yeah, that was a monumentally asshole thing to do, you know, can't argue with the results. World peace done, you know? I think some people tried that, but a whole bunch of people got killed. The machine was guns. Ooh. Nah, damn war, Charlotte. I mean like a spell or something. Pour love potion in the ocean. And then go with the motion of the love potion ocean. I guess if you wanted to turn humanity into a giant tribe of bonobos, there's no way of going about it. Noble goal for the bonobo goal. Yeah, that's one way to achieve world peace, huh? Yep, there's still a douche thing to do. Us cultists have a lot to be groovy and other folks will be groovy too eventually. You're right, Charlotte. Forget I said anything. Okay, patrol done. There's a bunch of suspicious motherfuckers around here and not enough evidence to go to the cops. Better get back to my quarters, see if any way just sample of porno ooze for me. Right. What does this get up? Interesting. Hair up and sensible. Jimmy Jam secured. Socks moderately adorable. Repugnant base ingredient for all life on Earth. Delivered and ready for experimentation. Let's do some fucking science. Hypothesis. I can control primordial ooze with my eye bubbles. Method. I'm basically going to try and do that. Results. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. These scenes take too long. Oh boy. What the fuck, it actually worked. I'm literally queen of the badasses. Some can do math, some can do math, others can do poetry. Write poetry. Charlotte the Strange can make Shoggoth out of yogurt. Maybe within this practice I can unmutate all the effed up folks in New England, maybe even get rid of the atmosphere. On the other hand, if my suspicious gland is wobbling correct, maybe I should keep this on the down low. Just until I got some practice in and don't turn people's mutations into Shoggothy mush or whatever. Ugh. In any case, I gotta learn how to fix folks, and the only way to do that is to practice on primordial ooze. First thing tomorrow, I gotta ask Annie or an Eddie for some more samples. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh. Hello there. Hold on now. What's she doing dressed like that? So the little witch girl had discovered that the university was responsible for the mutated... slow down, brain. The university was responsible for the mutagenic atmosphere covering New England, which had mutated thousands of people across the states. But had also discovered that her strange eye had the ability to warp my primordial ooze, the orange goo that courses through the brains and veins of human beings. And you saw that I was on holiday for this next part, so again, completely innocent of all crimes. So the little witch girl was sent to another mission this time. To... Can I help you? Just been giving wobbly arse a bath. She put up a good fight, nearly got one of the duchesses off, but a quick elbow drop got her in the tub. She see bathwater, like a liquid tuberculosis, like a chimney sweeps the chamber pot. Oh, hello, Nearth. Welcome to my stream. Thought I used too much of the hot tap for a minute. Looked like she was melting to the bone. All the gunk coming off. She's like the 3 inches shorter in every direction now. Nothing like working with your hands. They could have made a trade of this. Charlotte Washers Incorporated. I'll wash Charlotte at a lovely reasonable price. Bugger it. Do it for free. Just to watch that squirm and screaming combination. Made my ribs ache laughing so hard. Who are you again? Nutty Annie. Cannibal Darling. Amazon of Cheshire. Legs that go on forever and smell like a smacked arse. Oh. Right. I didn't recognize you with your hair down. A story zooms as with Charlotte designs security for a school excursion towards the underground portal manufacturer known as Dunwich. Oh, we go to Dunwich. So, is this where you live, Lizzie? What is all the pipes and stuff?
Help channel energy for the portals that the university want. Baby sisters feed the pipes. Build the pipes.
Feed? What the fuck? Brain.
Build the pipes. Energy goes down to Brother Billy. Brother Billy conjures a portal. University uses a portal.
Ooh, hello. Hello everyone, welcome. I didn't know you had a brother.
Yeesh. Brother Billy builds the portals. Big sister Lizzie manages the pipes. Is what York Sosa calls delegation of duties. Ah, there's my baby sisters. Baby sisters, come say hello. Who this? This is Friend Charlotte. She is here to supervise human activities. Humming.
Yep. Hi.
Humans don't need supervision. Humans keep going to portals. Humans keep not coming out. Humans don't need supervision. Humans need brains.
Tell me about it. So I'm gonna go patrol, make sure everything's going to plan. Whatever the fuck the plan is.
Okay, we need to go see Brother Billy once human preparations are made. Let's go.
Oh boy, so looking around Dunwich. This place gives me serious heebies. Feeling like I'm being watched by the walls themselves. Well, for every Dunwicher out there, there's 100 behind walls. Building more of these damn pipes.
And that's all they do besides pray to York so soft.
They don't sleep, they don't eat. Just build pipes down in the basement and tune into the radio yog. Is that true, Lizzie? They were just bigger versions of you.
They got more meat bits, but me and Brother Billy traded our meat bits for brain bits. That's why we're cleverer, because we got to all the thinkings. Me and Brother Billy are what humans call avatars of York Sosath, representatives of his will in a given dimension.
No, pardon me.
But me and Brother Billy like to be cheeky, and not do what we're told.
It's a good idea to be cheeky into a transdimensional god of knowledge.
Yeesh, especially since he can't do nothing, since the people he would send to punish focus on people being cheeky.
You're probably the most adorable mind-shattering cosmic abomination in the universe. Oh, my throat's giving out. No, I have an hour left. Oh, one moment. Sorry, I had to cough up my lungs. Okay. Okay. Good talk. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. Why not? What's in there? Some of our Dunwiches are congregated to communicate with Yogg-Sothoth, but their psychic transmissions resonate so perfectly that humans can hear Yogg-Sothoth's messages too. You said a prospecting team in their universities first took control of Dunwich. 20 fellers, but only one came out as sane enough to write a report. What did they say? The galaxy is lush and teeming, yet empathy is purely human. Then he went home and shot his wife. Then he went home and shot his wife and kids. Well, shit. Now I'm intrigued. Charlotte. All right. I'll come back on a week off. Oh boy, it's ooze mouth. So it's pretty fascinating, right? It's amazing what interdimensional slave race can do with concrete facility and little elbow grease. What do they mean when they say the pipe channel energy? Dunwich can't articulate what it is. Top brass won't tell us. Huh? Lizzie, any ideas?
I don't know. Baby sisters know how to build, I just tell them when. Maybe Brother Billy knows.
It's like conspiracies out and just pile on top of each other around here. Add one more of the what the fuck checklist.
Why doesn't the Miskatonic reverse engineer this technology? We could build our own portals right on campus.
How exactly would you go about reverse engineering these fleshy eldritch pipes? Only the Dunwitchers can see any sense in all this. And besides, the Dunwitchers don't get mutated by these portals, or at least not that we can see. Better to let them build them. Better to let them build them for us. Is that true, Lizzie? You guys don't get mutated?
Nope, we ain't got the same much as you humans. You ain't got no chompers, no grout chunks, no angies, no yolk toppers, no wrigglers, no brain bits. That's why Dunwitchers are so scary to humans, cause humans ain't got the same mush.
I got plenty of brain bits. Thank you very much. I wouldn't be solving all these occult mysteries if I didn't. Oh yeah, to the new viewers, this little character is all like looks like a shadow because to the viewer, the human brain is blocking out how horrifying they actually look. As a defense mechanism. Oh boy. Also, what is this sphincter hole here? Oh god.
Ready to go see twin brother Billy?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, it's this way. There he is. Charlotte, this is twin brother Billy. Hi, brother.
Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh boy. How the fuck is this twins?
Brother, this is friend Charlotte. She is one of the homins that you make portals for.
Sup?
Oh, someone's got grumpy baby syndrome.
I don't think this is right.
What's the matter? It's Billy.
Yeah, but does he always look like that? Sounds like he's in a lot of pain. Torment. Wait a minute, I feel like I've seen this before. That's not Billy. The giant vat of primordial ooze is siphoning out of that goddamn air. Lizzie, step back. I'm putting a stop to this goofy bullshit. Oh boy. Oh boy, she's just ugh.
Ow. Oh, fuck. Fucking ouch, you boo-boo bastards, that hurt.
So she's able to do that stuff now? Okay. I guess that works. I thought she was afraid to do that stuff. But anyways, whatever. We're good.
There's a Dunwitcher in there, gotta save him.
Oof. With you in the spirit, Lizzie. Just gotta, you know, notice the shredded remnants of my eyeballs, which are like 40% my head.
Ouch.
Journey on, Lizzie. Lizzie? Okay, so I'm seeing double. Also, my left eye has x-ray vision because left Lizzie has no bomber jacket. Or pigtails. I guess there's an X-pigtail vision. It's the most sensible explanation.
Charlotte, this is twin brother Billy. I guess he was trapped in the home in our marmalade till you let him out. Billy, this is friend Charlotte. Hello, and thanks for saving me.
No problem. So why are you in there? Did you know about this, Lizzie?
I don't know, he's always looked like that.
Worked for the university since we were born.
They were performing tests on. See how us Dunwitchers talk to Yogg. Brother Billy, I guess they wanted portals from. They stuck me in the gore after I was born, after I said I didn't want to open portals for Yogg, so I thought they said they'd let me out after I opened a good portal. Sort of excruciating. But I never did open a good portal for Yogg. Pretty bad portals. They were bad in between to try and scare off the university, but never a good one. Twin Brother Billy is brave Brother Billy.
So why not just open the portal to Yogg's house out and have him let you out?
He's kind of a cockbag. Yes. We like this dimension, Yogg would ruin it.
Why would the university want to bring him here in the first place? Shit's dumb.
Maybe they want to get all that Yogg knowledge. He does know everything.
You know what team of prospectors went all crazy go nuts after hearing his messages?
They do a lot of stuff even after folks were all crazy go nuts. So I think got those research stations in Kadaglang.
Well, in my humble opinion, this is all a big old barrel of bullshit. It's one thing to go put yourself in danger or whatever to say, because learning new stuff and evil stuff, but more and more the universe is forcing innocent folks to do it. It's just evil, just as evil as the evil stuff. Using evil to combat evil is basically the dumbest safe shit in the universe.
Evil.
Yeah, evil, and I want answers. Go back to the universities and crack some skulls until I get an explanation for all this crap.
I can make a portal to send you back to the university if you want.
No more portals, just until I can figure this shit out. Lizzie, get all the university staff out here. Make some excuse for Billy bringing sick or something. Billy, make sure you don't get seen by any humans. Have me back to the university. Oh boy. That, for some reason, was the final straw for the little witch girl to torture an innocent little Yari whipping cosmic abomination was just too evil. Little witch girl's notions that everyone was inherently good were shot out of the cannon of dumb naivety. At this point in the story, Eddie and me were drinking delicious cocktails on the beach out of big coconuts. The lesson here is that sometimes it's easy to avoid the apocalypse, just hide at the beach. So to recap, primordial ooze is the ingredient everything on Earth is made out of. It's what's causing the mutagenic atmosphere in New England. It's what they were sucking out people's brains in New Orleans. It's what Liz's brother Billy was imprisoned in at Dunwich. And it's what the little witch girl has been manipulating with her magic eyes all this time. But this story is clearly a happy ending, oui? The little witch girl is alive, sitting right beside me, so it must be a happy ending, oui? Well, you have to be alive to ruin everything, which is what the story is about, so hush yourself. So the little witch girl is returned to the university, out for blood. But first she did not realize that she was playing right into the hands of the bad guys. And if there was one thing intelligent, university-educated bad guys are good at it. It's mental trauma. One should also think what they did to the poor little witch girl. It was more enjoyable than being baptized in bleach by a 6-foot-tall cockney gorilla. They say let me wear a straitjacket. start to think, oh shut up, about what I'm going to tell you what happened to the witch girl. Because you'll shudder to think too, and all shuddering will emit a vibration frequency perfectly attuned to the situation of concrete. Oh. Intensifies. I'm not getting my cold dirty digging a bunch of audience members out of the subsequent rubble. Oi. I wish I had rubble. Getting me to run around helping do all evil shit whoops my ass. That's what I'm gonna do. Where the hell is Thirst? What's up, Charlotte? And I could be stomping around screaming. Okay, where shall I begin? The university put Lizzie's brother in a giant vat of permanent ooze to torture him and opening portals for him, visiting the other Dunwitchers to build a facility dedicated to siphoning ooze out of the goddamn air, which, by the way, is in the air next to a goddamn storage screw up into their part, and rather than evacuating New England, the people get mutated in their order to study them. On top of it all off, they got Guy in New Orleans kidnapping people and steal news out of their goddamn brains with a giant goofy ass syringe. So I'm gonna go punch his face. So just calm yourself down a touch, come sit down and explain before you get yourself shot. F that. I want some answers, hence a punch in the face. Sorry that you got arms like noodles and you never thrown a punch in your life. I'll give you some answers if you just give me a second. Fine. Either way. Look, I hate this stuff as much as you do. That's why I came to work for him, because I figured I could change it from the inside. Got done my part, but I guess these guys will see witchcraft as amateur hour compared to their occult science. When I saw that they were doing with permanent ooze, Charlotte, stuff is amazing. Like, second renaissance for humanity amazing. And that's why I put in a good word for you, because it was the only explanation for your eyes. Whenever you make someone forget something, make them develop an eye twitch, blow up a cat, and mess with the ooze in their heads. I know there's no excuse for what the Miskatonic's done, but they're on the brink of something incredible, and you could be the key to all of it. Thinking about it, rather than helping a few people around town, you could help all of humanity. Isn't that what our cult's all about, helping people? Well, don't say it all at once. Are you fucking serious? Tens of thousands of people across New England, Roman mutated. You call that helping people? Kidnapping people and stealing brains, Roman, who the hell knows what else? That ain't some hard sacrifice bullshit, that's straight up evil. Humans are supposed to be good guys, there's enough monsters out there already. What the fuck are you talking about? Charlotte, please, for the greater good. There it is, the greater good. Roman, I'm gonna go find the Thirst, and I'm gonna stick an entire foot up his ass until he shuts this place down. Hopefully you'll come to your senses before I have to shove my other foot up yours. Oof. Oh boy.
Oh, hello, sir. Hello, Charlotte. What can I do for you today?
Can you tell me where the hell Thirst is and an explanation to why you put Lizzie's brother in a giant vat of goddamn permanent ooze? How about that?
I speak for Dr. Valentine on all matters. You have no authority to speak to him. As for Billy, his refusal to cooperate with us led to his incarceration.
He refuses to bring Yog's Toast out in our dimension, so you fucking torture him? You aware that he ruins universes, right?
He also contains all the knowledge, past, present, and future, of all dimensions and all universes within them. You understand why we would consider him an asset for his learning establishment.
So rather than figuring out different, solutions, you just torture the goat fungus thing till it does what you want? Where the fuck Billy is?
Yes. Clearly.
Fine. I quit. Now I'm calling the cops.
I assure you our scientific inquiries are observed and permitted on a federal and international level, and you are required to give 2 weeks' notice.
Well, I'm gathering my sisters in the coven. There's nothing worse than a whole bunch of pissed off witches. After 2 weeks, I got 2 weeks before my sisters come and shut this place down, old school style. Try and stop me.
While nothing would give our staff more enjoyment than a gaggle of naked women chanting amateur hexes at us, you are contractually obligated to remain on the premises until your dismissal. And you are slightly too important to be dismissed.
come on, don't be dicks. Oof. Well. GG, Charlotte. It's proving difficult, but her eyes seem to be linked to her emotions rather than any manipulable cerebral mechanism. She has to want to do it.
Torture.
Largely ineffective, at least the ones we've used. Electrotherapy, transdimensional contact, tarantula submersion. She's a weirdo.
Apes bashing rocks.
Well, I figured I'd ask you to look at her as a member of the staff at the least. Respect for humanity. Maybe you can get her to cooperate.
Cooperate with the ruiner. Cooperate with the crumbler. Your penchant for obliteration is a fascinating little quirk of the species. Fine, fine. I'll make the witch girl cooperate.
There are staff members between here and there that have documents on her, but they've been passing them around. Something to consider before you talk to her.
Completely unnecessary, but fine. I will collect your little documents.
Oh, now am I him? Oh jeez. Let me just go get the files first. Humor me. Did you ever think that we'd see the day, Cavendish, when our mutation would finally be reversed? I'm just not getting used to them. What happens after this is all over? If it's successful. We spread ourselves across America. The girl will come around, don't you worry. We just need one outsider and she's perfect. Ooh.
You have a file on our latest patient, correct?
Sure, boss. Hand over, Sizzle. There you go, sir. Some good light reading. Oh, my character is French. Interesting. Charlotte Effet Listrate. Oh. GG. See. Name, Charlotte Effet Lestrange. Height, 5'6". Age, 22. Hair, black. Eyes, NA. Nationality, American French. Summary, subject spent her formative years a member of Subject Erotic Cult and Witch Coven. As a result, subject is deeply dedicated to the cult's tenets of sharing compassion with humanity. Subject is generally cheerful and good-natured, though naive and easily manipulated. Oh shit. Hello. Wait, that's awesome. We did. Oh my god. Oh. You know this artist. That's awesome. Anyways, see. Subject is relatively known, low intelligence, common sense compared to women of her age. Subject is deeply fascinated with the cult, having become a witch in an early age. Exudes a curious and inquisitive disposition to supernatural abominations that would drive other civilians insane at the sight. Subject has the ability to manipulate permanent ooze using an unknown mechanism in her eyes. Subject was brought to the attention of the university by a fellow member of her cult, one Roman Fletcher. By the way, sweetie, you got to introduce me. Introduce me, please. Ooh woo. Why'd you get the eyes? What a waste of fantastic mutation. What, jealous? What? Jealous? She gets to be the martyr of humanity and you're stuck with sausages growing out of your back.
The file, please.
History. Age 3. Subject sneezes. Reveals her black eyes. Parents forget subject's middle name. Renamed Effet. Age 5. Subject attends school. Tests poorly. Often found socializing with mutated children, inquiring about their disabilities. Age 8. Subject displays a natural affinity for the occult. Seems not distressed by knowledge of monsters or entities. Age 9. Subject is taken out of school to become a cultist in the Chesapeake Witch Coven. Wait a minute. Oven. I'll overlook it. Then Mother, informed of her abilities, reminded to keep the Coven's affiliation with the Miskatonic a secret. Age 15, fully indoctrinated by the cultist ideologies of spreading peace and harmony, then Mother informs the university that the training of her eyes is going poorly. So, it was already, oh jeez, interesting, it was all known, all these files, Let's see here. I don't know what university's next big project will be, once we're reformed everyone's mutations. Removed everyone's mutations. Perhaps they'll focus on curing England after their cannibalism. They've had those few cannibals wandering around for months now. Bah, England's a lost cause. Canada should be the next project. Figure out where all their mutations are coming from. Do I talk to myself? Oh wait, no.
But she will create something wonderful.
There we go. Kind of makes you wonder how many affiliates our little university really has. Are we sure we're going to talk about their kitchen? Oh yeah, the kitchen. Kitchen, oven, coven. It's gotta be independent partners all over the world, right?
The papers.
Do the thing, boss. There you go. Sophie has been indoctrinated by the affiliate Chestnut Witch Coven and has fully accepted their doctrine of peace and harmony. As a result, subject seems relatively selfless, going out of her way to help others. Though initially inquisitive and curious of the occult, subject's lack of classical education and low intelligence counter her ability to think critically and objectively to be a cause for concern during the final stages of the project. As a result, it suggested that the subject should be gradually exposed to our primordial ooze plans by sending subjects on small false assignments. If the subject does not understand our cause after these assignments, subject will have to be physically coerced into working with us. Oh jeez. Blah. Oh, hold on. Sorry, yawn. Thirst. Before we go in there, remember, torture didn't work. We need to be compassionate. She'll come around once we explain what we're doing here.
Oh yes, I believe I have something that will
convince her. What is that?
Liquid compassion.
Oh jeez. Oh boy. Fuck it, did I miss a bunch of people? Fuck. Charlotte awoke to the sound of a distant heartbeat. The concrete beneath her was warm and moist, as though licked clean by some vast tongue, and beyond her cell door came a chorus of rasping, heavy breaths through 1,000 drooling clenched jaws. The atmosphere was thickened with sweat, and the drafty cathedral ambience of the cool concrete corridors were replaced now by the unmistakable presence of flesh. As the door to her cell creaked open, Charlotte soon discovered that she was no longer bound by those chafing leather straps, though found her fingers far too numb to think she had loosened them herself. Looking towards the light edging from the crack in the door, Charlotte noticed something fleshy and glistening rotating from her cell. Oh boy. Oh boy. The air outside her cold cell was inviting, like a lover's lap, thick, palpable. It flooded Charlotte's nose and blurred her vision. Her senses absconded into an absence of warm autumns and cigarettes at sunset, dog fur and fresh cut grass, strawberry ice cream and sleeping late, the smell of fresh bread and new books. Her head swam with the feelings of nostalgia, belonging and feeling loved. Huh. It's kinda nice in here. I guess I'm going in here. Oh, Oh boy, into the madness. The writhing tendrils painted comforting scenes of seaside villages, quiet bars, log fires warming countryside cottages and morning rains. Charlotte felt at home more than she ever had before. An intoxicating, addictive feeling of belonging, of being wanted and cherished and loved. It didn't make sense, but Charlotte was home and everything was going to be okay. This place is awesome. I could just wrap myself up in these lovely tentacles. Wait a minute. Nah, never mind. I want to go deeper. It feels right to go deeper. Oh boy, here we go. The pulsing tubes of quivering meat painted yet more portraits in Charlotte's adult mind of a joyous, loving past, of childhood milestones and wonderful achievements, of forming friendships at kindergarten, of new puppies, of school tests passed with flying colors and graduating college, mortarboards hanging in the air, of the perfect job, the perfect home, the perfect husband, of... Wait, that never happened. I did terrible at school. Never had any friends. Never had a puppy or a job or a boyfriend, let alone a husband. I left school to become a witch. A fat lot of good that did me, huh? First ever real job when they fucking abduct me and take all my stuff and throw me in here. And now even the fucking walls are laughing at me. Oh. Sniff. Alright. Calm down. There's gotta be a way out. Just keep going. Oh, hello. Ah, there you are. I was wondering when you'd finally join us. What the fuck? Ramen? What happened to you? What do you mean, us? Where is everyone?
We're right here, Charlotte. Can't you see us?
Oh no. Oh, gee.
We've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me for what?
For saving the world.
You did it, Charlotte. You fixed everything. Well, you know, almost everything. What are you saying, Ramen? Oh, come now, Charlotte.
Don't you recognize your own handiwork?
Oof. What? How? Oh, it was wonderful, Charlotte. We tried everything to get you to use those eyes on us. Hypnosis, hallucinogenics, torture. Which I voted against. We were getting desperate. After a final round of particularly potent lysergic acid, we asked you what you wanted. And it worked. You simply said you wanted everyone to love each other, and be kind to each other and zap me with your eyes.
At first it was frightening to have a horrifically mutated woman literally swallowing each of us into her open torso, but once we were absorbed, everything was wonderful. We're so proud of you, Charlotte.
Oh. If I keep talking, maybe I can be taken back when they're distracted. So, what's it like? Oh, Charlotte, it's indescribable to be connected, truly connected, at a synaptic level to 1,000 friends and family, sharing 1,000 secrets in a minute, all your hopes and fears, all your joyous and embarrassing memories, living your entire life for all to see, with everyone bearing theirs simultaneously and forever, every sensation, physical, mental, and emotional, rippling across a vast network of interconnected minds and bodies.
To be separate is to be alone, to live alone and die alone, with only a hampered language and fleeting contact to convey your thoughts and emotions. To be connected is to be a part of a living heaven.
Did you know that the passage of time is dictated subconsciously by the human mind, that the duration of a minute can be squeezed into a second, or stretched to a decade? That's why drowning sailors see their entire lives flash before their eyes. or the Mazetic shamans spend years exploring their minds during 15 minute doses of salvia divinorum. Salvia. In the 12 hours it took you to recover, we have spent over septillion years laughing at awkward memories, weeping together at past tragedies, bathing in coital bliss. Huh. That actually sounds pretty rad. Why are you not just a warped face on a massive bruised meat, rumbling like everyone else? Well, we need a face for the rest of the plan. Between the emotional orgies and the, actual orgies, we had a little debate and we decided I was most goddessy. Goddessish. One looked most like a goddess. I guess that makes sense. Wait, what plan? Expansion, of course. No? Why are my eyes working? What did they do to me? Charlotte, think about it. The Chestnut Coven was great and all, but we're never going to convince the entire world to stop being awful to each other. If we're to absorb the human race, there'll be no more suffering, no more bigotry, no more hatred, just an eternity of quiet bliss until the sun swallows the planet. If you let us out, we can double our mass every day. Within 27 days, we'll have absorbed both North and South America. If we swim across the Atlantic, we'll have the world a week later. The entire world connected, Charlotte. Can you imagine a greater paradise? All we need is for you to build a portal down here large enough to get us out of the sanitarium. All we need is for you to get the Dunwich to build a portal down here large enough to get us out of... Wait, you said that. We're not as squishy as we thought. We'd be slightly too much bone to get in here. Can't fit through the exits of the Miskatonic's underground tunnel network. But what if they don't want to be absorbed? I mean, I'm literally their first customer and I'm not feeling the sales pitch. Well, of course you're on the fence, Charlotte. You're a Chestnut witch with all scrambled brain, with a scrambled brain. I think of all the normal people out there, and homeless, jobless, depressed, and suicidal. To be absorbed is to be free of the burdens of life. No obligations, no debt, no politics. Nothing but the embrace of a loving community. And anyone adamant about staying individual would change their tune after a brief swallowing. Oof. What? Then something in my eyes, the only option is to talk my way out and to get help. Oh, come now, Charlotte. Anyone with reservations will quickly change their tune once they're part of the community. I mean, we're blanketing the entire world with our euphoric mass, so the only other option would be starving to death. We're not monsters, Charlotte. Ugh. You can't just force people to join you guys. Because... oh. Because it's wrong. It doesn't matter how lovely it is inside your community. It doesn't matter how terrible it is on the outside. People have to be free to make their own choices and think their own ways. And if their own choices are assholey, dealing with assholishness brings the groovier people closer together and pushes the assholes further away. It always does. But it's just robbing everyone of their individuality, and absorbing everyone just takes away the promise of the future. Forcing everyone to be as good as they are today prevents them from potentially being even better tomorrow. And it's mean. Absorbing assholes doesn't make them suddenly better, it just makes you an asshole. So, rather than ushering in a new age of human unity, you're saying we should just keep this incredible feeling to ourselves. I mean, yeah, wouldn't that be better? Not just have strangers swimming around inside you or whatever? Yeah, not happening. This is the next stage in human evolution, Charlotte. Might just be rough for the first few years, but with the slow and deliberate consuming of all mankind, it'll all be worth it once everyone's a part of us. Trust us, Charlotte. This is what's best for humanity. Oof. The girl raises a point. Negative emotion could perpetuate across the network. It would be in our best interest to exclude toxicity from the community. Shouldn't the assholes not let the group of people in? Sounds familiar.
Exclude ourselves. Let those that wish to seek us out join our community.
Hey now, there's an idea. How about this, Charlotte? You let people know the university is now the only gateway to a living heaven? Get the rumors started. Anyone that wants to shed the responsibilities of life can come down here and, decide for themselves if they want to join us. So you just stay here, not bust out and swallow the whole world? Nah, you're right. We force the world to conform to our standards. We're only going to get more and more toxic. If we're going to save the world, we can't just become the douchebags we were trying to save her from. Yeah, exactly. Besides, if word gets out that heaven is real and hidden under a basement of Miskatonic, people will flock and be absorbed anyway. So we'll swallow the world, it'll be at a slightly slower pace. Those we deem toxic can be left outside, alone, until they adjust their behavior. Well, yeah, sure, as long as you're not forcing folks. Wait, where'd you say we are?
Under the university, in the house sanitarium.
Huh. Guess it's better than renting, huh? So, I'll come visit sometime, I guess.
We know you will join us one day, Charlotte.
Yeah, probably not. Bye, guys. Oh, that was... Convinced an eldritch abomination of dimensional being. Okay, alright. Wow. Everyone's really gone. Oh, hey, Charlotte. Oh, Annie? Nice outfit, love. Looks like a severed bollock. You didn't get absorbed into the monster? What monster? The monster the rest of the staff turned into. The thing in the basement that they call the next stage in human evolution? The vast network community of like-minded individuals that want to absorb the entire world into their masses in some terrible act of philanthropy? The thing that was worth experimenting me and me for? The thing my friend betrayed me to become? You know, that thing? No. They're only really telling me the lunch menu for the day. So you turned out the staff into monsters? Can I see? Just one big monster, and I don't think I ever want to go back downstairs. I don't know what to do. Oh, okay, sweet. Well, is it dangerous? Are they in pain? They might help with something? Well, no. They seem super into it, actually. And they told me they're not gonna, break out and absorb everyone on Earth. And they let me go, so I guess they weren't lying. And how about you take a minute to breathe and come rest your weary noggin? Yeah, you're right. I haven't done them in a while. Save. Let me save. This is cute, by the way. I barely knew anything about anyone. Tell me about yourself. Well, I was born in London, but we moved to the West Country because Dad wanted to be a farmer. He was an accountant. My mom looked after me and my brother. Turns out the only thing Dad could grow was carrots. So me and my brother could spend all day in the market selling carrots for, real food. I remember when I brought home my first girlfriend. My dad was so psyched that I was into girls. Every father's dream. Every father's dream. He tore out every carrot in the garden and made the whole family this giant stew. It's bright orange sludge. Best thing I ever ate. Then the cannibalism started spreading from London. Feral folks started showing up and we all joined in, of course. Suddenly people didn't want carrots anymore. I don't know why. They went great with man steak. One day some American bloke put up a nose on the town's bulletin board, promising money for a test subject to come in Massachusetts. So I wanted to collect my earnings and go home. My brother's such a big fucker they went and hired him as a monster hunter. What's a feral folk? People just ate too much people. There's some normal lads that sort of just enjoy the chaos. Let's go to the pub, cheese and onion crisps, shag the landlord's boy, Quick murder on the slog home, barbecue tomorrow if the weather's good for it. And then the fellas stay bug at the pub. Let's just perch outside and wait for the first doors they saw that wanders in out for a piss and tear them to pieces. Know what I mean? Cannibal apocalypse and there's still pubs. How else are you gonna enjoy it? So are the requirements for becoming a witchy pool? Am I allowed in? I need to be brainwashing and thinking that the world's fundamentally broken and your coven and are the only people who can fix it. And chicken soup. Chicken soup? Spend all night out in rain dancing around Neki, you're gonna want a lot of chicken soup. If you can come up with a unique recipe, you're in. Toes! Huh? Chicken and toes soup. Suck the toe meat off like chicken wings. Like hum num num. Yeah, it's definitely a unique recipe. Maybe midnight fear could have an artificial sense of belonging in frostbitten ass. So you gotta save the day. You're gonna go back to your coven. Kiss some frogs. That's princesses, and I wouldn't call emerging from an entire university into a giant tentacle monster with my eyes saving the day. Well, all the hope and stuff is justified saying it's for the greater good and whatnot. I call putting a stop at that saving the day. It's just lucky I talked them out of busting out of university and absorbing everyone. They only stopped out of self-interest. Keeping out toxicity or whatever, they just get the idea that all would be worth it. The whole planet's in danger. You just use your eyeballs on them again, right? Zap them in the mush. That's the weird thing, my eyes don't work anymore. I tried to zap them, nothing. I guess I'm normal now. You know, my whole life I've been just surrounded by people who thought who I thought were just like me. Like going to school with the other mutated kids, I liked my coven. I thought we were just going to save the world. And when they told me to go to work with the biggest occult university in America, I was excited. The place sounded super cool. I guess there's not that many characters anymore. Oof. I thought I was full of more folks like me. Folks who want to help people, but it's all just fucked up. And people whose ideals I agree with have these malicious agendas inside them. It sucks. Something with people we just get away with from civilization. Ah, but the Mad Hermit method. I like it. You could borrow some of my hair. Make a nice beard. Actually, I was thinking like... I think instead of going to England and shotgun the umbrella stand and the pea green oven and the polka dot dress. 'Cause that sounds, kinda cool. I can get dressed at the harbor. Really? I would like that. Would I fit in over there? Well, no, you're a Yank. They'll fix your accent. Say blimey. Blimey. Terrible. Terrible. Hey. Blimey. Blimey. I still gotta figure that out what I'd do with the monster in the basement. I think I'd pack your stuff and get out of that straitjacket, my lovey. Yeah, I guess you're right. I love how she just hangs like a bat. 'Cause I'm a bat. Even though my OC is like a bunny character, I'm a bat at heart. Kinda can't believe you're doing this. I'm kinda like nervous, I'm outside New England and now I'm going to Old England. Bloody bugger. Bloody arse bugger biscuits. Am I doing it? Oh, you got the topics down. Aren't you gonna get ready too? Well, let's see. Shirt? Yep, I'm ready. You're also wearing shorts. Huh, what do you know? I'm probably gonna need some cash dollars at some point. Boat tickets, lunches, stuff like that. I'm gonna be Charlotte Lestrange, human girl. I'm gonna need some non-witchy stuff, jeans and whatnot. I'll snag a few paychecks on the way out. It's not like anyone here will need them. Don't remind me. I need a brain scrubber for what happened in the basement. Hopefully being a million miles away will help. You said they were super into it. Plus you got to save the world and all that bollocks. You got a free transaction in my book. Yeah, I guess. You know, if we're gonna go on a sick marriage ventures, probably say something nice about each other at least once. What's a nicer word for succulent? Okay, so we'll put that on hold. Day 3 without morning announcements. I'm frightened, Charlie. I'm scared, alright. We were a big fish in a small pond back in Tucson, sure, but we were happy. We had milkshakes, we had the creek, we had a dame on each arm, and change for the moving pictures every night. Damn it, Charlie. Now we're here. New York goddamn city, and I hope you're happy. I've been shot, Charlie. I've been shot. It hurts and worse in my heart. I miss Tucson, Charlie. I miss home. Don't you dare wash my blood off your hands. What the hell was that, Mindy? Oh, for fucking course. Lunatic with the microphone's still alive. Should I go tell her she's out of a job, my lovey? Don't figure it out until a couple of weeks after her wage packet doesn't arrive. Oh, what a shame that would be. So let me get this straight. You were hired as a security guard a week ago. And within that week you've managed to flagrantly disobey security protocol by entering a classified primordial ooze extraction facility without proper clearance, steal the valuable possessions of a Miskatonic off-site employee, stop the transport of valuable supplies and equipment to the Potato of Leng by dismantling portal protection in Dunwich, destroy the most prestigious occult science school in North America, and convert the entire faculty and student body of said establishment into a mutated abomination of flesh and tentacles hosted by your best friend. And rather than solve any of these problems, you're taking a half-feral cockney cannibal who you met when she professed to wanting to eat the lower half of your body on a romantic vacation to elope in a country overrun by psychopathic man-eaters. Hello, Annie. Hello, Mindy. Now wait a heckin' minute. First of all, the only reason they hired me was to use my eyeballs for their creepy bullshit. Secondly, the primordial ooze extracting whatever was torturing kidnapped locals with fear experiments and cutting their brains out was to suck the ooze goo out with giant syringes. Thirdly, the Dunwich portals were created by keeping Lizzie's twin brother in Nevada primordial ooze, keeping them trapped in agony so I let them out. The monster in the basement, which, by the way, is fucking sanitarium for performing experiments on many folks, was a result of them using my ooze warping eyeballs, and it worked just the way they wanted it to. I only took that dead Randy stuff because the deep one it all belonged to finally escaped that horrible place. Even more in my defense, everyone really seems to be enjoying being a big gross monster. Like, really a lot. Gasmic fun time from what I saw. And if it's any consolation, if I took a chunk off her, I'd probably get dysentery. That dress is 12 seconds old. Be that as it may, I now find myself out of quite a cushy number. You may have heard that I recently acquired tenure. Yeah, he's screaming into my brain every morning over the tannoy. Gave me an inkling. Yeah. Congratulations, by the way. I have spent years examining every single thing that occurs on this campus. Every experiment, every spell, every invention, every miracle. Portal teams to Leng prepare for Dunwich on Thursdays. The morgue is emptied on Fridays. Building materials for engineering department explosions arrive on the 3rd. Corrupted lab coats are incinerated every second Wednesday. Outpost radio check-in from 6 to 7. Teams to investigate missing check-ins leave the next day. The bursar heads to the bank on the 28th. Tuesday is taco night. It was your bum. Succulent. I mean your bum. I meant your bum. Is this the time? Like a pork chop. You wanna know how we say your ass is like a Sunday dinner in America? You look nice. We look like what up shit. Just happen to have a succulent bum. Don't keep laughing and getting scolded at. Jeez. Shut up. Well, if you're so shoved down to know about the university put runs, why don't you run it? Probably be good at it. Probably be good at it. Be a complete cow and whatnot. Because the university requires staff. And where's our staff currently? Charlotte Lestrange? We'd like to know this too, we? Oh boy. And that's where we are today. An exciting story, we? Full of twists and turns and friendships forged and broken, secrets uncovered, dark plans thwarted, and lessons learned.
Okay. So why are you telling us this?
Well, the most of faculty are congealed into a massive merd out of the rest of us. You're the most senior and highest ranking member. So you're in charge of the Miskatonic. The Miskatonic! Yay, got peppy. Miskatonic! If you want to be, I mean... Since you and Billy are interdimensionally connected to the Oxal Asylum, we will have all the knowledge of the known universe at our disposal. Which means no more invasive experiments on innocent members of the public. No more monster autopsies. No more primordial ooze collecting or portal making. No more evil stuff for the greater good. We can start making real leaps in and call it science and technology with you guys at the helm.
Will someone make us squealy cheese?
Yeah, as many as you like.
Okay, let's get started.
The Miskatonic. Oh shit, that's it. That's the whole game? Damn, Jack Kalis. Damn, shit, that was cute. That was cute. But damn it, now I want to know more. Holy shit. I need more. Ugh. My voice, my throat. Oh hey, just in time too. Time for dinner. Yeah, bum. We'll see if there's anything at the end. Let's just enjoy the credits. Got this music. I wonder if they were inspired by Akira Yamaoka, Silent Hill music person. It's very, very old-fashioned and also like just dissonant and weird and strange and good. Wait, am I gonna be here somewhere? Hold on. I gotta like a super speed read. I don't see anything. Nothing. Well, it could be a test. Where is Yari the Vic? Wait, there's my name. Did I put the I wonder if that was me. Oh jeez. That might have been. Oh jeez. What voice do I give this character? Just as I thought. Just as I thought.
Ah, there you are. We were under impression you would join us. And I was under the impression you would join the world. We thought better of it. A selection of processes was devised to keep the toxic elements out of the community. Charlotte will inform the world that we are heaven, and those willing to join us must be worthy. Yes, I'm entirely sure she will. Or perhaps she'll leave you down here and run off with her sharp-toothed gorilla companion.
What? Why would she do that?
Possibly because she sees you as a repugnant mass of flesh with the sort of ideals one should lock in a basement. Possibly. We are heaven. To deny the world of us would be to deny an eternity of bliss for all mankind. She could bear the greatest crime against humanity in history on her shoulders. It seems like she is fine with that. Then you, Thirst, must make the Dunwitches release us. Oh, I have no power over them. They don't listen to the little one. The little one listens to the girl. But I have an idea of my own.
You don't need your ideas, Thirst. Let's go out and tell the world they were here. We're here. Our selection process will do the rest.
Ah, yes. I assume you will be personally screening every single person on Earth to determine any personality flaws. All 2 billion of them.
Oh. Right. Fine. What's your plan?
In lieu of spreading heaven across the world, the ambassador will travel from city to city, creating individual communities of flesh. These can then be observed as your little selection of process demands. Those found to be amicable can be absorbed as single entities, whereas those found to be toxic can be left to rot. Doesn't that sound like fun?
In theory, that'd work, but I refuse to be separated from heaven. Even if I accepted to remove myself and create individual communities would require Charlotte's eyes, which we don't have.
No, you don't. Would you like them?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
At last, how do you feel?
Debilitating, eye-watering bliss, thirst, an emotional matrimony of contentment and peace that is as satisfying as it is exhilarating. I'm still connected, Thirst. I refuse to leave heaven. I just wonder if this is going to work.
That is a strange thing about humans. Like-minded individuals always converge to share their common interest, only to attempt to outdo each other's knowledge or passion for any given subject, which leads to mild thoughts becoming extreme righteous causes and a sense of elitism and hostility towards outsiders. What are the hells of religion, or the far wings of politics, if not sensible ideas rotting in the convergencies of human minds? Have you heard a European talk about their football? Trust me, you humans are incredibly predictable. You will jump at the chance to be connected into a vast neural community. The only thing to fear is that you will find a way to ruin it. Are you ready to go?
Sure, where to? Oh, geez, okay. Oh, that's it. That is it. Oh, fun. I want more though, damn it. But, oh, that was good. That was great. That was fantastic. Shit, let me go to my blank screen. There we go. And oh god, no, where's my volume? Sound mixer. Mixer, please. There it is. Looks like my foobar icon, the Miskatonic. Anyways. So that's gonna wrap it up for my stream today. It's time for lunch. Hope you all enjoyed that. I was hoping it was longer. Fuck, I mean, and again, it was made by a dude and some peoples, and this was like lots of love was put into this. I loved it. I loved it. And I'd love to get a chance to speak to the creator. That'd be fantastic. I love their work. I've loved their art. And go check them out on not Ink Bunny, on Twitter somewhere. They have their art up, and it's all fantastic. But so I say thank y'all for wait, did I get any hold on, checking my updates. I didn't have like a not a riot, a raid. I didn't have a raid. But well, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for joining the stream today. I'll be probably streaming again, maybe not tomorrow, maybe next day or something. But little announcement next month. It's gonna be. I should make a name for it. I had Spoopy Month in mind, but I should come up with something cooler. I don't know. We're streaming a lot of scary games next month. Let's see, what do I have on my list? I have a list here. Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare, Darkwood, Death Road to Canada, Echo, Lobotomy Corporation, Momodora Reverie Under the Night or Under the Moon, Monstrum, The Path, Pathologic 2, Realms of the Haunting, Vaccine, and Yomawari Night Alone. And maybe Graveyard Keeper. That does seem to fit in with the whole Halloween, spooky month thing going on. But then again, that's more of like Graveyard's all around. You can have a game like that whenever. I could probably all in November. That'd be kind of cool. Like a nice fall themed sort of game. I don't know. And again, I was also hoping to play some Stardew Valley. Or maybe Terraria's update. I'm waiting. Once Terraria's update hits, not during October, but if it does happen during October, I'll wait. But if, otherwise, streams dedicated solely to that game. Because, oh my god, I love Terraria. Anyways. I want to thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for checking me out. Hee. Yes, look at my bust on this character. Hee. Anyways, until then, take it easy. You know what? Actually, I should post that. I should, beginning this month, the furthest, entering this month, next week, I'm gonna post where is it? Negative October Restful Album. I just need the last song. The last song. There, no, they have the intro. Where's the outro? Give me the outro. I bet if I do this, if I do the last couple seconds, will it be there?
I hope it wasn't too disappointing. We will see you on tour. Until then, take it easy.
Damn it! That happens on here too. The CD does that too. It's like, until then, take it easy. But fucking Typo Negative, by the way, if you want a good gothic metal, more gothic rock, more so, band, rest in peace, Peter Steele. Typo Negative, fantastic band. If you just want to enter the October with a good thing to listen to, they had several albums. They were fantastic. But yes, for real this time. Until then, take it easy.